Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 6 of Sogravia, the Last Bastion. In our last episode, we delved our way into a goblin hideout, butchering people as we went, using the bottom of the ship to command them to our side, and rescuing some goblins who didn't really feel like they were part of the cause. With very little loot, a successful bounty completed, and 4 goblins by the name of Thick Skull, Thin Skull, Pig Sticker, and Sheep's Bane.
Yeah.
Sheep's Bane.
You return
Wasn't it Fatskull?
Yes, I think Josh, you confused me. It is definitely Fatskull and Thick Skull.
Thin Skull was the one that was dead.
Yeah, Thin Skull's dead. His head got
Yeah.
Thin Skull.
yeah, couldn't survive the bish bash bosh on the head.
That's the one.
Nevertheless, with your 4 goblins in tow, you return victoriously back. As you head out of the hideout and head back to your homeland. I'm assuming.
Wow, the alliteration.
Yeah. It didn't make any sense though, because you're not going homeland, are you? We're probably going to the house, right? Is that the plan? So just to remind you, sorry, I've actually taken the goblin hideout off the map, but you're up in this mountain.
Yep.
Are we headed back home, or are we headed to Van Harnia? You're probably not taking the goblins to Van Harnia, are you?
Oh no.
Imagine not.
Okay,
Probably
cool.
not.
So
Okay.
yeah, as you get on the
What are we
road
gonna
home,
do with it?
I hand over to you.
They need to have their orientation.
Goblin orientation.
How
I
do
just
they
need
feel
to
about
ask.
how do they feel about working for us? Being a part of the cause.
Is that
they
just
like
like do you just sort of throw that out there? How do you feel about working for us? Is that what you're...
Here's the thing. Yes. Yes, I just want to ask.
Right, here's the thing, yes. Love that.
Here's the you know what?
This
yeah.
thing, yes, they're going to ask him.
Okay, so Fatskull is like, yeah, we'll do anything. Well, as long as we can, we can do our thing, right?
Oh, they like to kill stuff, right?
No, some of them do, some of them don't. So you have 2 warlocks, Sheepsbane and Pigsticker. They like to kill things in the name of their god.
Ooh.
They're level 1 warlocks, if you remember. Yeah, and they worship Maglubiet.
Right.
And they know they just have to stab things and go, Maglubiet, woo! They could probably butcher some goats for you or something, I don't know. Like, they don't have to go kill poor innocents on the road.
You just explain to them that there will be no murder of people under our employment.
People, like all people, or like just like humans, or
Humanoid people.
what about like orcs? They're not real people, right?
They count.
Well, cool it on the racism,
Oh
goblin.
no! Okay. What about other goblins? What about evil goblins?
I think someone attacking our lands is fair game, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we should defend the land valiantly, but
Mm-hmm.
we should no killing. It's kind of boring.
No, you can defend with lethal. You have a license to kill if it's defending our
Oh, love
homeland.
that, love that.
Castle doctrine.
Yes.
And like,
Of
yeah, so
course,
then she's Spain is like, but we can like slaughter pigs and goats, right? Or, like wild ones if we capture them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Maglubiet!
Bulgra.
As long as you butcher them and serve them
And then Fatskull
As long
turns
as
to you and
they
he's
are
like,
wild.
in
I
our
don't really
house.
like killing anything at all. Can I just
A
like
fat skull.
not?
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
That's
I
fine.
just lays about or
course.
something. Like,
Yeah, you can.
I make
No.
pottery.
Great.
Okay.
I make real good. I make like, vases and things,
We can get you
pots, and
the.
flower pots, and
Wow.
We can get you the material to do that.
you would.
I'm writing that down right
Oh, that's
now.
cool.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
I once had this little thing, like you put your foot on it and it went round in circles. It's really
Yeah,
good for, like,
wheel.
making pots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can get that for
You
you.
would? That's
Yeah.
amazing. I'll make you all nice things. Nobody
Aw.
needs
But we
flower
can
pots and
also
flowers in their
we could also sell them. And you could make your own money.
This is
Oh.
Fat Skull talking, right?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe. People stab you when you're rich.
Then no one's
They
gonna
steal your
stop you.
money.
No one's gonna steal your money.
Oh. Well, that's good, but like you can't promise that, right?
I can.
It's just that-
Nah, I can't. But
Biggins said we'd all be safe and that we'd kill all the humans and the drow would make us rich and famous, and well, look at Biggins. He's
But-
big dead.
but you're not. So
Yeah, but like he made a promise he couldn't keep, you know?
well, I can't make a promise that, bad things won't happen. But I can promise you that you're safer with us.
Yeah, we're definitely safe with you. You've got a really, really big sword.
Yeah, I do.
Not that big.
It's big enough.
Glacius is
Fair.
saying that in the background, looking at his
Exactly.
glaive.
No,
Well, I did
that
want to
big.
address Glacius because Glacius doesn't seem to be here right now.
I'm here, but not here.
Oh, okay. Right.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah. Sorry for no faces, everybody. Well,
Yeah, my computer's being stupid and
actually,
restarted.
It's just Darth, right? So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
No, I mean, like, he goes first in line. So if I act quickly, bear with. Yeah, keep talking, but preferably not to Fatskull.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Shall we have dinner and rest for the day when we get back?
As opposed to what? Like,
Keep going.
going where?
To all the other people that need our help.
You
There
did
could
your
have been more
service.
jobs. There could have been more jobs posted.
Exactly.
We didn't take any of the previous ones.
Yeah, you did your
Yeah,
little circuit. I mean, there was a deliver a
Ah.
potion to Sen, but that's like all the way up there. And,
He's so out of
Yeah.
the way.
it's probably not a good place to take a goblin.
Someone else
No,
can do that.
no. We're gonna drop them off at the house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, okay, after about 3 hours, you walk the goblins back to your home. And they're all a bit like, whoa, you guys live here? Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I
This
like
is
it.
our humble abode.
It's nice.
They're like,
I
we
think-
robbed this place not
It's
too
like
long
roll call,
ago.
you know?
Like,
Ah!
No,
They-
this is... No, they've been robbed this place.
They can share a room, right? Do we have a room that's
We have
big
a
enough to
spare
share?
room. I was just about
You
to
have
say.
a few, I believe.
Oh, do
Mhm.
we?
Yeah, I think there's 2 spare upstairs.
Oh, okay, so they could double up.
There are indeed...
Several. Your room is just destitute.
Yeah, so we have one spare room upstairs. There's 2 spare rooms upstairs, but one is sort of made out like an office. But there's also like a little outside area. Yeah, this was created as an example, but it's an office.
Oh.
But you also have like in the downstairs area, you have plenty of space, and they could like make use of the sheltered storage area, and some of the outdoorsy areas. They're more than happy. Like, you've got to remember they've grown up in a cave, right? So they'll happily like make use of the room upstairs, but they'll also just like use the outdoors areas. And they're like, hey, like you've got things that like need fixing and stuff. Fatskull's real good at like carpentry and stuff. He's really good at like walls.
Is that true, Thick Skull? Callum is
Yeah,
looking.
yeah. Do you know those barricades we held in the
skeptically.
ogres?
Yeah.
I made
I'm
those.
remembering. Were they good? Were those
They were
barricades
re-
good?
Yeah, they were real good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay then.
They were like 2 set bits of metal with spikes sort of riveted through them. They were well welded.
Callum nods approvingly.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
I-
make like I don't know, like, little shelter and stuff.
I
Real
think
good.
I think they should have
Yeah.
their own proper bedroom upstairs.
Well, yeah, they'll
Sure,
have the
they can
one
have-
bedroom upstairs, right? They'll use the one bedroom as like their main room,
Yeah.
but then they'll use like
Yeah.
other areas to spread out, you know, because Thick Skull snores and they don't want. You know,
Sure.
Oh, bless.
And there's also a cellar and an attic, right?
Yeah,
Did we
exactly,
ever
right. There's a
actually go in
huge
those?
attic. No,
Okay.
no, you didn't. Do you want to?
Maybe we should, just, to make sure that we've explored our entire house.
there's
Yeah,
a,
good
yeah,
job.
there's a ghost in the cellar and a demon in the attic. Which way you go?
Uh-oh, we should have dealt with this.
Yeah, okay. so
James,
the attic
it's the
is,
other way around. Okay?
The attic
You
is
must walk the
is
basement.
quite weird, right? So it's basically 2 big rooms with a little tiny segment in between. So if you imagine, it's like this area, and then there's like a little tiny segment in between. These huge rooms are just open spaces. The attic is probably the best kept part of the entire house because nobody's used it.
Say.
There's a ladder up from the main room. It's really well kept. As for the there it is. As for the cellar, when you go down there, it is pretty vast. It is made of stone, and it winds round a little bit. I mean, it's bigger than the base of the house. house.
Oh. So accurate to Minecraft so far.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know about the Minecraft design, but basically it's...
Very square.
Right, okay, no, sorry, not quite. These are long, narrow... It's a long, narrow cellar that, like, winds round. It's basically a wine
we got
cellar.
that.
It used to be a proper fancy wine cellar. There's no wine left in here, but there are some wine racks. And
Are they-
right at the center is a stone well.
Oh.
So we have a proper water supply and everything.
Does it
When you
function?
wind up the bucket, you do indeed find water, not any skulls. Yeah, I mean, given the position, right, this windmill's broken and dead, and this water wheel hasn't moved in years, but given that you're just over a river, right, you're not far from the water, when the well goes down, it finds water pretty quickly.
Cool.
Nice.
When you
How
arrive
much
home...
money do you think is down there?
Money.
Well, 2 copper.
That's 2 more copper than we have. Let's go.
When you arrived at the house, there was a package on the doorstep with Fox's name written on it in big letters. It is a big box. It's like a big wooden crate, and it's like probably bound over and covered in sort of like almost like old school tarp, basically. Oil and blanket. There's also a little tiny note that's pinned to your door.
What does the note say?
Came by this morning, you weren't in, see you tomorrow, Starling.
Oh, to our front door?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought it was to Fox's door to his room.
Both of these things are on the doorstep.
Okay. Because the package was for Fox.
Yes, well, you also had an arcane lock installed on your door, so if somebody's managed to go in and leave things on Fox's...
That's what was concerning.
Yeah, seems well. Fox, this package is about 3 foot wide, 1 foot deep, and 1 foot tall.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a creature.
I pick up the box and I take it to the
No,
side.
it's the
sorry, you
astroturf
take it
we
where?
ordered.
To like a still outside, but like off to like.
Yep. Take yourself somewhere private around the corner. And indeed, when you open it up, you will find a full array of ingredients with various instructions on how to plant them and use them. So this includes arrowroot, bloodgrass, lavender, milkweed, cilia beans, verdant nettle, ironwood heart, hydra thistle, brackwort bulbs, dragon's tongue, hyacinth, one-tongue petals, ephedra leaf, and wild sageroot.
Wow.
See, I've read those off super quick because I know that you have them in the DM. But yeah, this is your starter pack, if you like. There are instructions on what needs to be planted near what, but for the most part, I think Fox
Alchemy
will
for
ignore
dummies.
those completely. They would know far better than the instructions how to care for these plants. Is that something you would crack to immediately, or would you like a night's rest first?
No, I would get to it immediately.
So
Fox,
as discussed before, there's a decent-sized vegetable patch outside, and then there's a separate patch which is empty. Right? There were empty beds, so I'm sure that's where you would begin to cultivate the earth. Are you employing any magic in your earth cultivation?
Depends. Do I have 8 hours?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that you'd probably do that after you've planted them. I don't mind you doing anything to the soil or anything, like mold earth or anything.
Don't have mold earth, so no.
Yep. Okay, so you're hand digging and hand planting, but after which I'm sure you'll want to spend 8 hours ritually casting in the morning, right?
Yep.
To cheat time.
I'm sure the goblins are good at digging. If you need help.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
It doesn't cheat time. It just makes everything better.
Yeah. This is plant growth, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool. Can you ping it for me? Because there's like 3 different levels of ability, right? Depending on how long you cast for.
1 sec.
1.
Real helpful, Duff. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Oh boy. Wow.
Right, so
8
you're not
hours.
necessarily seeking to make them grow up immediately, you're seeking to make them enriched so that when they do get harvested, they'll be better off.
Yep.
I
Not to
like
mention
that.
everything within a half mile.
Yeah, I mean, this will also affect, the plants and flowers, the vegetables that are still growing in the vegetable patch, that beautiful ivy that's growing up the outside of the house. Even
Mhm.
like the water
We
plants.
come back. It's just a
Plants along the river.
rainforest, a jungle.
No, it enriches them. It makes them healthier and more, and bloom better, and give more, not grow bigger.
See.
Cool. But that'll obviously be a tomorrow thing. But for today, you're just spending the time planting the seeds, laying it out in a nice grid, I assume.
Yep.
And like an organized vegetable patch. While Fox is up.
How do you
this,
organize them?
Who's on orientation for the goblins?
Oh,
I think Glacius probably would be. You'd probably be given the ropes,
yeah.
walking around like drill sergeant style. Just like there's gonna be no tomfoolery happening around here. All right.
Oh, so we've
You
got
guys are on-
we've got this contrasting thing where Sullivan's like, well, here you can play, and
Sullivan's.
doing the nice things, and Glacius is like, none of this, none of that, none of that.
Good
Well, no,
cop, bad
it's
cop.
more of a case of Glacius is just like like yes, you guys can frolic and run in the fields if you want, but at the same time, it's like try to be civil. Don't go back to like we let you guys live because you proved to be different, so don't prove us wrong, sort of style.
Ooh.
It's more of a case of he's just trying to make sure that everyone's staying on the up and up. No one's like oh well, hey, you see Tommy's goat over there, let's just go gut it and murder it. Just for
Organized
fun.
banditry, though, could be a real good way for you guys to make some money. Just
Yeah, or
Mm.
not.
Spain.
He did tell us to get some reputation.
She did.
Didn't say
Sheep
good or
Spain and
bad,
Pig
right?
Sticker
You know what?
were
Fuck
all
it.
over that. No,
We're
honestly,
attacking Vanhania right
they're very
now.
grateful
We're the
for
big
the
bads.
new opportunity, but this is also like such a contrast to the life they've ever lived before, right? I mean, specifically Fatskull, but most of them are a little sort of into things you wouldn't have expected them to be. Fatskull's really into like the flowers that are growing out the front, and someone needs to take care of his hanging
Aww.
baskets and really, look after this place. And Thickskull's talking about a new lick of paint for the place. Sheepsbane's wondering if they can get an altar to Maglubiet in the basement. Maglubiet's like a super evil goblin god, so that should be about right.
You can have a probationary one.
Yeah? What that mean? It's a lot of words.
A temporary one. If you prove to be good, we can get you bigger and better one.
Alright, yeah, that's good. Yeah, Maglubiet, woo! And
Yeah,
that's them.
sure.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
happy with that. As long as they can, sacrifice some goats every now and again, they'll be happy. Yeah, you can orient them in, bed them down, and what's the plan? Night's sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Um,
a few more things to make sure the house is in proper order for us to go to settle for the night. But then, yeah,
Obviously, Trix has installed your arcane lock, and the non-detection.
Wait, were we told? Does the arcane lock? Is it like a command word we have to open it? Or...
No, it's keyed to each one of you, so it'll open for any of you, but it will not open
Okay.
for.
I was gonna say, if
I
there's a
think
command
that
word, how do we get it?
Savril will have been shown how to key new people to it.
oh, good.
So
Are the
Zavril
goblins are
can
just
set up
blocked?
for Fatskull and Thickskull, and maybe Sheepsbane and Pigsticker down the line when they prove themselves trustworthy.
Exactly. That's the entire point of the orientation.
yeah.
But yeah, Trix, as you know, will come back in a week or so. He went off to get some components on the
Supplies.
off chance you wanted a ring doorbell.
Nice.
You can get yourself some rest, and the following morning, nice and early, there is a knock on the door. I think Fox is probably
boy.
already outside casting plant growth. Probably went to bed early to get up early to get that going. Starling took one look at you and was like, hippie. And then knocked on the front door. She's not into that. planting
Fatskull,
kind of
open the
stuff.
door.
You want the goblin to answer the door to the vicious elf, yeah?
No, I will open the door.
I think that's a
I'm
great
probably,
idea, Sullivan.
I'm probably up bright and early anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And standing at the door is Starling. She's sort of, hey, how's it going? You settled in all right?
Good morning. Fine day today. Is it? What's the weather like?
Sure, seems all right. It's a very pleasant day.
Okay, lovely. Would you like to come in? We have
yeah.
some new.
You got
we have
coffee?
some new friends. We do have caffeinated beverages.
Oh, excellent.
I'm probably
we
making
do-
breakfast by now.
We do have a few new friends. I ask you to be
Oh, yeah?
as gentle as you can.
Sullivan,
Alright.
make her leave her weapons at the door. I don't trust her with our new friends.
I don't take my weapons off for anyone. Anyway,
You take
new
off your
friends,
shoes
yeah?
at the door,
Anyways,
please.
yes, and then I'll step aside for her to walk in.
Yep, she walks straight in. She seats herself down on the sofa.
Have any of the goblins come up for breakfast?
Yeah.
No, they haven't surfaced yet.
I was really hoping you'd be like, Sullivan opens the door, says, "Hey, Stalling," and then walking past is one of the goblins eating like a cookie or something, and he's just like, "Ah."
Aw.
I think right now they are conglomerated in their room upstairs. They seem
cute.
to have not come out. So,
So what's up? What are you doing around here? Around these parts?
well, I said I'd come and visit you with Kailana's news. So when you're ready, hey, you started to make a name for yourself. You should continue to do that, she says. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Get famous or something. That's what Kailana wants.
Okay.
But she does have a couple of jobs for you as and when you're ready. No rush on these, but, well, there's a couple of things going on. Don't know if they're of interest to you. Do you want to call in your friend from outside, or... I don't want
Wait,
to
is-
interrupt. They were casting a spell or something.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a little while. We'll fill him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I can wait. I like... If you've got breakfast, that is.
Well,
How
I'm
long
currently
Fox been
cooking
out
it.
there?
Probably got out there about, what, 5 a.m., Fox? 4 a.m., something like that? Just about dawn? Yeah. You'll be ready by lunch.
Midnight.
But no one's
8
gonna really
hours,
know
well.
that.
No, that's the thing, is no one really knows how long Fox is going to be. So after a while, she'll get talking, and she'll be like, yeah, so anyway, and she like takes a bite of the bread that you had on the side that was definitely for you guys. She starts to like bite into it and drink the coffee, and she's like, so, Carlotta wants you to investigate this guy, like, operation, maybe, I don't know. So you know Centerpoint, right?
I've heard of it
They're often
today.
rife with smugglers, and normally we turn a blind eye, but Carlana thinks there's some unusual goings on. Thinks he might be willing to take gold for his goods. He's smuggling some stuff that's, I don't know,
Gold, you say? Yes.
a little unusual.
You turn your blind eye to smugglers.
Ooh.
Well, the Sisterhood do. That's the responsibility of like the Dawn Guard and the regular soldiers of the land.
Do they at least report it?
When we know about it, we usually pass messages on, often to Anvar. What's up, soldier?
No, this was a question for you, James. I can't remember, how much does the general population know about the Sisterhood?
As far as you're concerned, they post flyers. They're a sort
Okay. Propaganda
of
group.
propaganda group, anti-Shadow Veil. But all of their focuses are on the Shadow Veil. Starling sort of looks at you, and the Sisterhood makes a lot of use out of people with flexible backgrounds. And that she smiles, and you get the impression that she might have a flexible background.
So, Sullivan has a disapproving look on his face, but
She
he
loves
doesn't
that.
say anything.
She absolutely loves that.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in times of
She'll
war.
be like, yeah, you know, a lot of the
Horrible
smugglers are
thing to
useful.
say.
They have information on people over the borders. They often know things about the drow. And they keep the place safe, you know, they don't like trouble. But something's going on with Kef Callaghan.
Who's Kef Callaghan?
The thing is with Kef is he was just a regular guy, you know, regular merchant up at the center point. But now he started getting hold of some goods that I don't know, we've never seen the likes of.
Like
Strange
what?
devices. He had a cube of obsidian that, when it was thrown, obliterated like a 30-foot radius area.
Ooh, I want that.
Pretty bad.
That seems
Cal
very
was just like-
dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Cal
That
just
is
like-
what.
I need this for science.
More than that,
Yeah.
it's like, well, it
We'll
blew
talk
up,
to
right?
this
That was
man.
the cube. I don't know, just see whether you could look into. Kailana wants you to look into the source of his goods, and what he might be willing to sell. But more importantly, whether he's willing to take gold for his troubles. I have procured you some gold if you need it.
Oh, definitely.
I think we're fine on that front.
No, we're broke.
You have
No,
access
No,
to
we're
we
not.
are not.
No, we're not.
So
No, we
I've
are
just got to
not.
remind you, we're not talking about how many coins you have in your inventory. Because
No, I know what-
gold
I know what
isn't-
you're
No,
talking-
I know, but not everybody does that. So let's make sure
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah,
all on
yeah.
the same page. So when she says gold, she's talking about actual gold, the substance, not how many coins you have in your inventory. Because gold isn't a thing in this world. So if you've got gold, it's come from across the border, either from the Drow or the Shadowhunters. Right? Hence why
Yeah.
Jeff's taking gold. It means he's trading with people who are Shadowhunters.
Oh, okay.
And she
Yeah,
has
6
procured some
bars.
gold. If you you got 5.
5 bars.
And are you telling Starling that?
Yes. We
Yeah, I
already,
think-
we do not need your gold. We
Didn't
come across
procure
our
it.
own.
Yeah, procure it makes it seem like we went out seeking it.
You have gold.
You know.
found
we
Where did you find it?
Hence.
Lying on
we-
the ground.
apprehended it from a group of goblins.
Goblin?
Oh,
Is that where we got the
bounty,
gold?
Okay, we did think that maybe the Drow was supplying them. That makes sense. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Kailana will be glad for a full report on that, if I may.
Didn't we also find gold in those ruins?
No. Yes.
That's
different,
ancient
though.
gold, surely.
Yeah, that was sort of very ancient, old stuff that you would have converted into coins in Vanhania, probably. The jewels and old.
Basically,
you know,
it's
ways of
okay
making-
gold.
Yeah. We went to a coin
whereas
exchange.
bars of recently mined gold is like super illicit.
Yeah.
And that's what you got from the.
That's 5 unicorns.
Yeah. So anyway, she'll tell you about Centerpoint. She'll tell you that there's a smuggler's ring going on, but she suggests that you approach Kef Callaghan on the quiet, perhaps as potential customers or even as potential associates or business partners. Some of you could pull off a shady look, I think. Not you, and she nods towards Sullivan. But some of the rest
Poster
of you
boy.
might be able to pull off a more shady look.
I don't like the idea of lying.
Well, if it's
Well, that-
honest work you're looking for, there's some honest troubles up to the north. Kailana isn't the only sister in the sisterhood.
Thank goodness, that would be a small sisterhood.
Yeah. One of the other sisters, although I'm not privy to say who, thinks that it might be a good challenge for you to get yourselves involved with the troubles between the Magus Arcane and the Furian God. I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole personally, but hey, I'd like to do nice dishonest work. Simple.
What are the issues between?
Well, there are
these two
hundreds of
powers?
issues between the Furian God and the
Oh,
and the
don't
Magus
we
Arcane,
know it?
and I'm sure that some of you are aware of some of the issues, but there are some specific issues going up in the north. And she will tell you about Farron. Farron is a town on the eastern frontier. It is one of the main towns that guards the border between Mistralia and Sogravia. It's up in the mountains, but it's very much a frontier town. They need that town's army to be working properly. The Sisterhood doesn't think the defense of the border has been compromised yet, but one of the sisters is worried that issues might develop there, thinks it's an excellent time for your group to test your diplomacy skills. The Furian Guard and the Magus Arcane have joint responsibility for this area, which Starling will tell you is a fucking stupid idea. But apparently it's meant to help them work together and build teamwork, and work on team building. Which she says is completely stupid. The main command post is based in Farron, and there have been stories of struggles between the two groups. It is from this very town that there are rumors that the Furian Guard coerced villagers into working in the Furian Guard, sort of by threat. It could be worth speaking to their representatives in Vanhania or going directly to the problem. There are always issues between the Magus Arcane and the Furian Guard. Perhaps this one particular could be smoothed over if you are able to work your wiles of magic.
This
So what are the? Sorry, I know that you just literally explained everything. I'm gonna ask you again.
Well,
So the Fury Guard is possibly forcing people to join. What's the Magus Arcane doing?
Right, so no, you're mixing two things up. There are issues between the Magus Arcane and the Furion Guard in this town. You would assume that they're arguing
Okay.
over something, you don't know what.
Okay.
This also happens to be one of the towns that it is rumored that the Furion Guard have been coercing
Okay.
people to work. Two separate
get you.
issues, which is why that part of information is not in the handout.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all right.
I vote that one.
It should be worth mentioning that obviously Centerpoint is at Centerpoint, and Farron is up in the. Ooh, bear with. Farron is up.
that there is right. Oh, nice.
Oh,
What?
I put it on the wrong.
No,
one. Can you
Farron's
take the
right there.
voice thing away? Yes, there is a marker on the map. I just was trying to move it. Yep. So Farron is right up in the mountains up here. Yeah.
We could split up.
Great
Sounds
idea.
like a good plan.
Great idea. Counter balance for 7 of you. Can't wait for you to split up and all die.
We should go to Farron. We should go do that
Well,
quest.
she says, I'm sure you'll want to go into Van Harnia and claim your bounty on the Goblin hideout and see what else is
yeah.
going on and stuff, but Kylana wanted me to come and give you this information separately. She's out of town for a week or two. She's headed to Jastern.
Thank you
Oh.
for bringing this information to us.
Yeah, no problem. I got paid a fat sack of gold to do not much. Loving it.
Gold
Also, there's
or
a farm.
gold?
There's a farmhouse like down the road away. They had some troubles or something. I don't know. But they are real welcoming and they make some great food. Apparently, you guys did something for them. Like I don't know, rescued their families or something, or made them.
You know,
yeah.
something
Saying they
minor like
have-
that.
Yeah, I'm
They
glad they're
have
making
new
you welcome then.
troubles?
Well, no, I just, all I had to do was drop a couple of names, and suddenly I was welcome for dinner, lunch, breakfast. It's been great. You guys are fantastic. Great work.
I'm
We do our best.
sure you didn't take advantage of their hospitality.
No, not at all. I don't take advantage of anything.
Right.
Definitely not.
But
Right,
Raymond's
wink,
real
wink.
good guy. Love him. Great cook. Anyway, yeah, like cool.
If
So
that's
you guys
if that's all, perhaps it's time for you to.
yeah, I should get on for lunch.
Wow.
Looking forward to that.
Where's
Whoa!
your hospitality, Sullivan?
Yeah,
Shouting
well,
out,
it's all right.
shouting out.
It's all right. Raymond's making sea bass today, or river bass, or river trout, or something. I don't know. Some great
That
fish
doesn't mean
dish.
that Sullivan's not being rude.
Sullivan is
well,
being kind of rude. I have to agree.
it's okay. I just know that you guys don't want me to notice the goblins you've smuggled into your house. It's not a problem.
It wasn't smuggling.
Oh,
We
saw.
told you. I told you.
Smuggling.
that
I think
we
had
were
goblins
secretive
here.
about
Yeah, you didn't tell me there were goblins though, but it's
If I
fine.
did.
You do what you like. You hide however many people in your house you want.
I told you
Thank
there were
you.
goblins when you first entered.
Oh right, did you? I missed that. I thought you just said guests.
No.
I mean, well, they can be both.
Sure. Yeah, they can be
They
whatever you
are
want them to be. Look, I don't see any problem with slavery. It's fine. As long as
They're not
Now
slaves.
hold on,
Now,
hold on a
Hold
second.
on. Hold on. They are
I don't care for
first
that
of all,
implication.
They are
Look,
not
look, you call them what you
slaves.
want. Indentured servants,
They're
No.
not servants either.
slaves,
no,
best
no.
friends, big pals, family members.
Besties,
You call them
yeah.
whatever you want.
More like
Employees.
apprentices. Employees, thank
Mm.
you, Ashton.
I'm sure you'll pay them
Employees.
very handsomely for the goblin-made pottery they export.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
will.
why not?
Yeah,
Sure.
we absolutely will.
Since
Well,
we're so rich.
I'm gonna go get some
apparently.
lunch from Raymond. You procured some gold from the Goblin hideout, you said, right? You would be reporting that to the authorities, or?
Well, didn't you want
Do you
us
have a
to
shady
use
venture
that?
in mind?
I'm just saying, like, how much gold did you get?
We got
$5.
enough to help with the issue at Centerpoint. That's
You
how
really
many
are
we-
that good-hearted guy, aren't you?
Yeah,
Glacius just
I
did
am.
5.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
that's
no,
so
Glacius is very-
boring.
Yeah,
Well,
Glacius is very like upfront about it. He's like,
Mm.
"We got 5 bars."
I'm just saying, if you want to make 1 bar 5 bars, multiply that kind of thing. A few business adventures you can get involved in if you want.
I think we
Oh,
have
yeah?
enough things to do today.
When's your day off, Sullivan?
There isn't
doesn't
one.
have
We're in the
one.
middle of a war. There are no days off.
Do you
Then what are we standing around here
do
for?
you have any
Sullivan?
duties in other towns and villages?
Yes, I have it. I have it. Problems I need to fix in Ferrin, and apparently one in Center Point.
She sort of turns
and
to
the day
the
is
rest of the group
getting-
and she's like,
getting shorter.
if Sullivan happens to like be in another town, you can always call me. And then she nods and smiles, and I'm gonna go get that fish lunch. Like, have a good day, goblin slavers.
All right, that's fine.
Wow.
She can say whatever she wants.
She
Has a good
does.
ring to it.
But yeah, she heads out. She's like, see you, hippie. She notices you like sort of casting a spell in the garden. Off she trots. About 3 hours later, Foxy will finish. And as you test the sort of vibrancy and vitality of the plants, it seems you've done a really, really good job.
Well done.
I mean, I'd hope so. 8 hours.
Well, just because it's how the spell is written, it doesn't always mean it works on like magical ingredients and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be able to communicate to Ashrin that you have also got worm tongue petals in your harvest, which obviously are not much use to you, but great use to her.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so
Come
what do you wanna
12
do?
o'clockish when Fox comes in for lunch. The goblins come downstairs and like, hey, we talked about a lot of things, but we didn't talk about food.
Well, we have
want some
food
food?
here.
Yeah, but like,
You can.
what happens when you guys head out? Like,
Thought you were gonna be
Well-
hunting wild goats and stuff.
yeah, we can do
Yeah.
hunting, but like, you wanted us to keep it on the low, didn't you? Can we
Oh,
fish?
right.
Is that alright?
Yeah,
of
you can fish.
course.
Yeah, cool. Have you got any fishing
There's,
gear?
there's absolutely no water nearby. So,
What?
We're
There's a-
next to
there's
a
a
river.
river
so
next
We're
to our
close to a
house.
river.
well, it's like right over
Yeah,
there.
but it's no.
That's ages away.
There is a small
creek.
stream. Yeah, these are major rivers. There is a small
Oh,
stream that
okay.
flows down.
Sullivan's just like, what do you mean? There's a river right there. Points
So,
at the ocean.
Just to remind you, this is the home.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, that river right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Your water wheel would be really shitty if there was no water around.
Well, sure,
Oh,
but there's
That's why it's not doing anything, because there's no river.
The river dried up. Aw,
Yeah, now you just got a house with wheels.
Let's go!
that's
Mobile
awesome.
tank.
No, but they'll ask if you got any fishing gear.
I just
Ah.
wonder if there was any in storage that.
How hard could it be
Yeah,
to
or
whip
anything.
up a string and a stick?
Okay, so I don't have any fishing equipment right now, but if we are taking a trip into
We're going
City.
into the city
Yeah,
to
that's what he's
turn into
getting at.
goblin
He's
coins.
like, when you go and get me my pottery wheel.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't
Yes,
say
and
what
also-
he's thinking. He's
we
like,
can
I'll
also
get them
pick
some
up our
fishing gear and maybe
fishes.
some hunting gear so they can feed
Yes.
themselves.
yeah, we'll make sure they're
You know,
fully
maybe
equipped
some
and
like
supplied.
vegetables and stuff. They'll plant some potatoes.
Yo! Potatoes!
Basis is a real big fan of potatoes. Got it. Yeah. But
Who
they'll
isn't?
basically they can only look after themselves if they've got the equipment to do so.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. We'll make sure they've got
needy.
we'll make sure they've got what they
Shitty
need.
survival game.
You're the
got
one
it.
who adopted children. Like now you've got to, you've got to accept.
I thought they were more self-sufficient than this.
They will be once we give them the equipment.
Yeah,
God, you're so
shaking
high
my head.
maintenance.
just got to give them the starting hand, you know.
Teach a man
Yeah.
to fish.
Yeah,
No, it's
you know,
feed a
you know
man,
they say
but
teach a man to
feed him
fish.
for a day,
Yeah.
and then teach a man to fish. You feed him for life. Anyways, what are we gonna do?
The goblin.
Job. Fuck, you're right. Damn, I'm leaving. I quit.
Are you guys headed to Van Hania first? Right, afternoon.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought we were gonna talk about our job before we went.
Yeah.
But all right,
You can do.
On
but,
the way, we can discuss.
all right.
So you
So
head on
what do we
down
wanna
to
do?
Van Hania. Chatting along the way on the road. Sorry, I meant to give you the map so you can see the jobs. Yeah, what's the plan?
Yeah, the one thing I would point out is that we could turn in that potion and then move on to Centerpoint, or we could just go
Feel
straight
like-
up to Farron.
I feel
okay.
like Farron's a much bigger
There's-
deal, though.
And if it's also in the mountains, there's also the frost wyvern bounty.
That's true. And there could be more jobs.
Yeah, you would
Which
assume
we
that
haven't seen
they
yet.
probably have posted other stuff on the quest board.
Oh yeah, we
It's
should check
impossible
that
to
out.
finish all of the side quests. It'll never be done.
Wasn't that the way last Good Sogravia fell? It's because they didn't do anything with the main quest. They only did side
I don't-
quests.
Why do you think I want to go to Farron?
I want to go to Centerpoint
Farron.
and see what kind of stuff this guy has. So let's
I'll go to Farron by myself then.
let's
I'm not
take a
using-
vote.
Well,
I mean, I would find it fairly concerning that he's bringing over contraband that is dangerous.
it's also
It-
not the wildest stretch for you guys to go to Centerpoint and then travel up the road.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we've
mean,
we've already started on a good string
Or vice
of
versa, you can go up into the mountains and then head back down to Centerpoint.
How do you guys make
Let's
these
do that one.
arrows with dots?
You use the ruler and then you right click at any point you want to turn.
Oh,
Yeah. So
my
we've
God.
already set ourselves on
Game
a
changer.
we've already set ourselves on a good starting point of doing a lot of things in a row, like going to some place and starting something, and once that's done, just continue to the next thing along the line. So passing out something is very on brand already. So that's definitely a great shout.
Yeah, we should be called the Pathfinders.
oh,
Too late,
no.
Shadowhunters!
I do
I mean-
think I do think we should go to Centerpoint to stop the smuggling, but I'm not
Sullivan,
very
you
comfortable going
realize
and
how foolish of an endeavor that is, right?
Like
the
all the
idea of
smuggling,
yeah, you can't stop all the smuggling. Like it's
or just this
it's
one
gonna
guy?
On the contrary, I think Sullivan would know better than all of you about anti-smuggling situations. That is the sort of thing that a knight knight errant would do. Stopping an entire smuggling ring would be an extensive job, right? But taking out one smuggler is just a case of, hey, let's arrest him. Obviously,
It's true.
the idea being that Kailana wants you to get information first, which Sullivan may be a little uncomfortable with, sort of pretending and whatever.
Sullivan, it's gonna require lying if we go do
Well,
that job.
It would not necessarily require Sullivan lying, right? It might require you guys lying and Sullivan coming in to clean up.
James, I'm trying to get him to do what I want to do.
That's
Okay.
fine, you can do what you like.
well, you're gonna
I'm
have
just
to
saying, like-
convince me a lot better than that.
Yeah, obviously, as soldiers.
Sullivan, I'll give you 3 hot
The
pockets.
DM would suggest that you have this discussion approximately 10 minutes after you've arrived in Van Hania and gone to the inn and seen
Let's
the
go to Van
Okay,
Hand.
Yeah, we
yeah,
should
yeah.
probably
Van
find that out.
Van
So,
Hand.
Obviously, you arrive in
Van
Hania
Hooverman.
and we head straight on down to Last Flag because you have a quest to turn in, I believe.
To
Yeah.
Anvar.
Oh yeah.
And Anvar is in his regular position. You have never seen this guy do any soldiering. He is in the
Shaking my
last
head.
flagon every single time you turn up. And he will be very grateful for your...
Looks like he's retired.
He's not retired. He is,
That's poor
he
guy, I
is
think.
in his prime. But he will pay you 1,500 gold pieces for your excellent work at the Goblin Hideout. You'll ask her for report.
You don't say.
We
He'll tell you
killed
of some
them
new
all.
problems that he's been having.
Mm.
There's a pair of rocks up to the east of the Eastern Crossroads on the Eastern Frontier that have been diving down and picking up villagers and flying off with them.
Oh,
which is,
that's not good.
frankly just a tad rude.
Yeah.
And he's really not happy about it. He's like, look, I'll give you 7,000 gold pieces if you can
Wow.
do this. And he'll mark
Might
on the
be
map
above
where
our
they
pay
were last
grade.
seen- When they were last seen. He thinks you're capable of handling it, but he has no real idea of your
I
combat
don't.
abilities. Yeah.
They're a little bit deadly, surely.
What do you
Oh,
mean a
we've
little
read
bit?
about them.
You know, we dispatch sort of 5 to 10 soldiers for a rock usually.
Does he know how many there are exactly?
A pair
Or
is
it
usually 2.
Oh, he said a pair.
Yeah, he did. They're
So
a
10 to
mating
20
couple.
soldiers for those two.
Well,
So
yeah,
we have
but
to
you guys
match
are worth
against
like a
them.
couple of soldiers, right?
Oh, totally.
Probably.
Where
Probably.
is this? East?
Yeah, right there where it says Rock Bounty in big nose.
Oh, shoot. I was looking in the west.
Michaela,
I
are
thought you
okay?
said west.
Go West!
What a classic Weast.
Oh wait, that's right.
We can
next
check
to
that
it.
out when we
That's
go to
right next
Farron.
Farron.
He's like, well, wait, if you're thinking of heading that way,
Eventually, down the
look,
line.
I know that you're currently actively involved in duty for others. And at this point, he looks at Glacius and then looks at Sullivan. But the Dawn Guard does have something that, well, we're in need.
What's wrong?
So-
What's wrong is that there's traveling music playing in this inn. I'm so confused. And then
You're
uh,
right.
What are
it
you
does
talking
create
about?
a weird ambiance.
Yell at the
Sir.
bard.
Sir, are you
Oh.
okay? Do you need medical attention? What are you talking about?
yeah. Anyway.
He's fallen and he can't get up. That might be it.
Yeah. So
His armor's
basically,
so heavy,
I,
he's stuck in place.
I had some trouble. Apparently, a guy, one of the men saw you on the road. So I think you might know a little bit about this already. But Knight Incumbent Marlon at the Eastern Crossroads outpost sent a request to me for a contingent of soldiers to be dispatched for a road patrol in light of recent bandit activity.
Yes.
I sent a troop of 15 soldiers quite a while back to the north to investigate the roads and to report to Marlon. The consideration that I'd send the rest of the unit after assurances were made and they discovered a little bit about the area. They were good men, good scouts, well-trained, good soldiers. They haven't reported back, and Knight Incumbent Marlon has just sent another man making the same request again, which indicates that the soldiers never reached him and the problems haven't been solved.
Oh dear.
If you happen to be travelling north, then you could look at both the possibility of missing soldiers and, of course, the rumours of banditry on the road. Be very careful and look after yourselves, because I've lost men already to this cause, but any information you glean would be super valuable.
We absolutely will. Also, side note, the little things on the soldiers' helmets make them all look like Teletubbies.
Do you know how difficult it is to find an image of soldiers in the medieval times that aren't in the middle of stabbing something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you just look like soldiers marching?
What was that?
I tried.
I think that's a chew toy.
Yes. Why don't you think about letting that poor dog out? It seems
Yeah.
to be
I
squeaking.
can't. He has to stay in here.
Oh,
Like I
lucky
can't.
you. The whole thing got called Clover. Now it's stuck in there. But yeah,
Oh.
anyway. So that's Anvar's request
yes.
to deal with missing
We will
soldiers.
definitely look into that.
Just to make it. Ooh, hello. The Eastern Crossroads is here. The rumors of the bandits are on the road here.
Yeah.
Which you guys obviously placed.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I mean, there's like, you can sort of branch out here and then go to Centerpoint and then go to the Eastern Crossroads and then go to the bandits and then go to the Rock Bounty and go to Ferret and go to Thrax and go to Van Hania if you want on some big long trip. Alternatively,
Sounds fun.
you
Sounds
can
great.
take the pottery stuff back home and chill out and play homemakers for a while.
No, no. We
I like
have
that idea.
issues.
Yeah.
Come back and
Can
then,
we just pay to have that stuff delivered?
You can. You
Yeah,
can.
but then
We should do it ourselves, though, really.
But we don't. I'm assuming we didn't like bring our mounts with us or like bring
You
any
definitely would have
supplies.
ridden to Van Hania. There is no way you would have walked. There's no reason for you to.
Okay, well then we still would have like prepared to like. I don't like. Are we leaving the wagon behind then? Like, if we're planning on going out on like hitting a bunch of quests all at once, we should prepare more before we go.
Well, you would at least need to buy road supplies, right? And potentially set up the goblins.
Yeah, what God said.
Yeah, with some home stuff.
yeah, I was thinking that we'd go to the city, get the stuff, go back to the house, and then
Yeah.
set off.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
there is a path from your home along the road. Like, you can get to the road pretty easily. You don't have
Yeah.
to go back to Van Hania, right? So you can just like do that, or do that if that's the way you want to go. It's still up to you guys.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. So, where do we get fishing supplies?
Oh, Yelners will have that.
Oh, perfect.
That was Anvar telling you because you seem to have asked him.
Well, he
That's
knew.
fine.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Yelners, she's got everything, you know? That's the point.
I
Yelners got of
know.
everything, you know?
Yeah, she's pretty great. I've already put in a couple of requests.
Oh, yeah, great.
Let's head over there then.
So it's currently like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You head on over to Yalna's. I am actually keeping this time and date thing up to date, by the way. Feeling very proud of myself.
Nice. Well done.
So, yeah, it is there. Yep, you head to Yelna's. She has fishing tackle for 2 silver pieces, nets for 2 silver pieces, a rowing boat for 20 gold pieces if you want to give them a boat to fish from, bait for 5 silver pieces.
Yep.
Pottery tools for 15 gold.
can you add all that up and I'll buy it all?
Bear with a second. I'm trying something really clever, and I don't know if it's going to work. But I think I can do. Where did it go? Save. Sorry, I just had a grand idea. I think, that image is really small for you guys, but you can click on it and zoom in, and the prices are all there. Did that work? Maybe? I don't know.
What'd you do?
Was something supposed to happen?
Yes.
I
Did that
didn't
work?
see an image.
We got
It
the
did
date
for a
and time.
sec.
Yalna's
Yalna's
bit of everything? Yeah.
Oh,
everything.
there it is.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you click on that image, it should have the
Great.
shops in it.
How
I'll
delightful.
reopen the thing because it didn't come up with an image for me.
Cool. Anyway,
Oddly.
2, 4, 9, 1 gold, 21 gold, 36 gold, 50 gold pieces, and you can get them hunting tools, fishing tools, carpentry tools, pottery tools.
Yes, I will buy that.
How delightful.
Lovely, love that for you. Obviously, you're having all your furniture delivered. That's fine. You guys will
Buy them
pay
some
for it.
soap too.
Yeah, you can.
Don't
they'll
we
throw
have
that in.
soap?
Yeah,
Don't
they'll
we
throw
have
that
soap
in.
at the home?
Soap and the like. But yeah, you can pick yourself up some supplies, and Yana's got all of that stuff already, so she'll pack you up in the wagon, ready to take that stuff home. Is anybody stopping by anywhere
Oh.
else? Do we want to have lunch at Layla's? Do we need armor? Or weapons?
Before we move on, I would like to ask her. I mean, I know it's been like a day or two, but I would like to ask her about the progress of.
Yeah, so she did tell you that the caravan is expected in the next week or so.
Yes.
She'll actually tell you it's the 20th of Shiz.
So I need to look out for when you post the days.
Well, you can
Yes.
always look yourself. It's in player tools at the top. Current date and time.
I mean,
It's
aren't
currently
we also
16th.
going to be like
Okay, so
leaving
4
soon?
days.
You would assume that by the time you get back from gallivanting halfway round Sogravia, like
And it
this,
should be done.
your teddy bears will be ready.
Perfect.
Sorry, I missed out potion to sin. I have to do that little hike. Did you guys have a boat? Did you want a boat? Did you have any interest in a boat? I think somebody
Don't
tried
we
to
have a
sell
swamp
you a boat
boat?
recently. Yes, that's a one-time use. But didn't somebody try and sell you a fold-up boat at some point? Am I in the wrong
Nope.
I don't think so.
Oh, what?
Can make it.
I think I'm in the wrong campaign, aren't I? I think I might
You
have
are
done
in the
Sunday.
wrong. You're in the.
Alright,
you're in the
bye,
wrong
James.
That
campaign.
happened on Sunday. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Right.
You can buy folding boats from Mage's Arcane if you want them, or ships in bottles, but that's probably not for rivers. Because obviously there will come a point where you have the potential of going down the river, but given that you all have horses and dogs and stuff, you're probably better off not.
Speaking of, kind
Money
of
do we
short
have?
on amount pretty much every time, so rather
Want to
than
purchase a
taxing the
mount?
wizard, I would like to purchase a riding horse.
Bear with, and I will bring up
Aw.
the stables prices for you. Maybe. I have them somewhere.
If you don't have them, I guess they're free.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Oh
how that
my
works.
god.
I'm sure
Don't
that's
remind
not
me
that
of
way.
being a
favorite
cashier.
retail joke.
Don't remind me of those days.
Wait,
Oh,
what
yeah,
did he
that's
say?
right.
Sorry, I was looking at the shopping
I said
list.
if there's not a price on it, then it must be free.
I hate you. I absolutely fucking hate you. You're my least favorite kind of customer that I ever get.
Yeah, it's bad.
Donkeys, 15 gold pieces. Draft horses, 50 gold pieces. A riding horse,
giraffe.
110 gold pieces. A war horse, 300 gold pieces.
I'll
Those
go
war
for a
horses are
riding
good.
Horse.
Yeah, there's also carts, wagons, carriages, chariots, bits and bridle feed for a
Ooh,
day and saddlebags.
That's
So if you want a riding
Can we
horse
get
complete
Sullivan
with
a chariot?
complete with a 10-day of feed and saddlebags and a bit and bridle, it will cost you 110 gold pieces. Well,
Yep.
110 of the things that replace gold pieces.
What's funny is that that's not the dog. That's just Darth.
No, I swear to God, it is. I don't know where he is.
Like 110 gold pieces. He's like, what a price! Yeah, 110 gold pieces. You can buy yourself a mount. Does anybody else want to buy a mount, or are you happy riding Zavral's fancy?
I'll buy another mount. Why not?
No, you won't. Does anybody who doesn't have a mount want to buy a mount?
No.
No.
Currently, who is... Obi's riding double with Sullivan, right?
Yes, on my phantom steed.
Yep.
On your summon steed.
Which
Darth,
is
you
a
might need to either use a
celestial.
push to talk or mute temporarily. That is very squeaky. What about Fox?
No, I'm not buying an animal.
You're not buying an animal. Great, love that. Do you want to randomly see whether you can tame one in the wild? That might be fun.
Wow.
Let's seek out an elk companion. But in the meantime, you're happy to ride Zavral's phantom steed?
Yeah, or just keep trying my roulette every day.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
well, of course. There's also the I read
The
something
giant
about
elk?
those. They are permanent.
It lasts until the next morning, and then they.
Okay, it's a different bag of tricks. There is a bag
Yeah,
of
there's
tricks where there's
different ones.
permanent animals that once they come out, they live forever.
Oh,
Very
God.
weird. But I think
So-
it's a specific campaign. Anyway,
This is a question for the group. All of the gems we have, are we keeping those for spell components, or
Oh.
do we want to sell them and turn them into currency that we could use?
I mean,
are
we
you
can always
currently in
come.
need of purchasing
can always-
anything that you don't have
Yeah.
money
We can always
No,
cross that
I'm
bridge
just
when we
saying.
need money.
for? You would know,
That's fair.
and I think more specifically, maybe you would know that this is probably not the best place to sell gems. It's a frontier city, right?
Yeah. It's more of some
You could
extra
take them to the
thought.
smuggler.
Yeah.
No.
Also,
No.
Also, James, can I just say I'm looking at the armorer list. I love how you sell +2 plate but not +1 plate.
Only the
Hilarious.
best. Only the
so enough.
best.
Times are tough.
No, they
Times are
just,
tough in the frontier
their stock
city.
rotates. And that's what they've currently got available.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys.
Yeah, I got nothing though.
Secure your supplies. Get a mount for Ashran. Ashran, you've got white, chestnut, or black horses.
Oh, black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's just got to be that edgy. Got it.
Yeah, and you can name them
Hell
in time.
yeah.
Well, no, I think it's more a case of she spends her time hiding in
Stealth.
the shadows. Yeah, a
Aw.
white horse is probably not the best way to stay hidden.
I'm a stealth.
Cool. And then it is assumed that you will ride back home, and I'm assuming stay the night and depart in the morning. If
Yeah.
you want to travel overnight.
I mean, I assume. I might have left early, so I didn't hear. But did we decide on what path we're taking yet?
Nope.
Not
All
yet.
right,
no.
so then that's something to discuss over dinner,
Yeah.
or before we leave. We're just like.
Do
let's
you want to
go
have dinner in
whatever.
Van Hani, or do you want to have dinner at home?
I mean, I can make dinner at home, but
Okay.
I don't know about everyone else.
Depends what
Dinner
you're
at home
making.
sounds good.
What are you making?
That is a good question. Let's look at the stockpile. Actually, it actually depends on if the goblins brought home any, slaughtered goats or pigs, because that's fresh meat that has to
No,
be
they
used.
were waiting for
then.
you to bring them hunting gear.
They can still try.
Right.
Maybe we should just get food in town.
Oh, okay. I see how it
Let's
is. So
not-
then-
Let's not overtax poor Glacius.
Toasted Delphon bread with spiced snail butter.
Yeah.
Sounds
Meerkat dumplings with sage.
delicious.
Wait. Hold on, Callum.
Say
Do
meerkat
you
dumplings.
Yeah, the menu's here. I'll do that thing that I did a second ago with.
No, I did not.
You don't eat. Okay.
I
Yeah, no.
put it inside my suit, and you don't know what happens to it. But I don't eat.
Callum, why does it smell like? Why do I smell rotten food coming from your chest? No reason.
Processed into energy.
All right, I'll tell you. I got a little furnace in here. I just gotta throw the food in there, and
That's hilarious.
it fuels me.
I was thinking that every so often you just eject a cube of rubbish that just leaves.
Wow.
Gross.
Like in Monsters Inc. when they think
Yes,
goons
that's
died
exactly what I was
like
thinking
that.
of.
Yeah.
Those garbage cubes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is Callum just canonically Wally?
He is kind of shaped the same. He's definitely very square.
Menus available if you want to go shopping.
I'm gonna
Yum.
make my own food.
I
at
made
home.
this menu like 2 years ago, and I've never changed it.
I want that lobster tail.
And it was in all 3 campaigns as well. Couldn't be bothered to make different ones.
I remember.
Rathmore Keep had some cashews.
Yeah.
Spiced monkey tail. Oh my
the
goodness.
cashews.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for in this menu.
Ooh, I know what
Yeah,
I'll have.
Spice monkey tail and cashews.
I think I want the grilled wild boar chops.
Grilled wild boar chops. Love that for you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Does it come
can
with
make
does
just
it
as
come
good
with
a
potatoes?
I was
the
hoping you
sil-
say kids meal.
Yeah, so the Silver Ladle is like a very posh establishment for such a sort of martial town. Layla is a halfling, and she has 2 serving staff who are also halflings. And her husband is the chef. And it's very well known for the sort of various dignitaries from like the Magus Arcane, the Dawn Guard come and visit Vanhania to check on stuff at the warfront, and this is where they tend to stop and eat. She does have some rooms upstairs that are very exclusive and expensive, but she's very, she's very welcoming, and she gets you in and she sits you down. And the boar chops, yes, of course, I can get those with mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, fried potatoes. Totally up to you.
Ooh,
This
roast
isn't a real posh
potatoes,
establishment. They
please.
don't do substitutions. Come on.
I'd-
posh
I don't-
establishment.
Accommodating establishment.
I would like them with roast potatoes, please. Do they come with any sauce?
We can bring you up a sort of a jus of some sort.
Ooh, yes, please.
Yes, I think
I'd love that.
we've got a red wine jus simmering at the moment. Can I
Ooh,
get anybody
that
else
sounds-
anything?
No, I'm good.
I'll do the roasted cod with the mashed potatoes.
Lacey's is so
Lovely.
cool.
Ooh.
Not take
A little bit,
pheasant.
maybe.
One pheasant for you, Blue Man.
Why not? Yeah.
Blue man
Blue
group.
Man group. Yeah. What have you?
Blue Man Group.
And then sort of looks a little hesitantly at Callum.
Motor oil.
Something easily just kind of.
Porridge.
Yeah.
Soup.
Yeah,
squash
that'll
and fish
work.
soup. Just whoop, down a
just pour that in.
The bread bowl stew is always good. It's our daily.
I'll take a slice of bread with that.
Obi. Anything nice?
Just some porridge.
Aww.
Aww.
Dinner
It has to be
porridge.
just right. It has to be
Always,
just right.
always a
Every
regular
time you
one. Good old
speak.
dinner porridge. Yeah. What have you, Fox?
A carrot.
You could just have elven bread.
Come on. There must be something.
The,
Look,
the
mushroom
bread,
stew with
the Delphon
cornbread.
bread is vegetarian.
Yeah, the mushroom stew.
That sounds good in real life, actually.
Yeah. I think that is the only vegetarian option.
Oh,
that's in the...
beet soup.
Beet soup.
Beet.
Yeah.
Too.
Beet soup.
Cheese pie and onion soup.
Oh, thistle
No,
salad
cheese
with
isn't
roasted
vegetarian.
grubs.
That is true.
It's vegetarian, it's not vegan.
Are you vegan or vegetarian, Fox?
Oh yeah,
This is
because
important.
one will be a very big problem.
There's elven bread. There's always elven bread.
Is elven
salad
just
without
roast-
the, you can have the thistle salad without the roasted grubs.
Is Elven bread just this world's miracle bread or something?
No, so elven bread's quite an interesting.
Is it like in Lord of
it's-
the Rings?
No,
One bite is
no,
enough
it's nothing like
to
it.
sustain
It's just
It's-
bread. Normal.
It's actually a plant, elven bread.
What?
What?
Yeah,
False
so it's this. I know, tell me about it. But
It's a very
it's,
elven thing.
It's very thick and it's like bread in texture. But it's a thick plant that's sort of carved.
This
up.
sounds like something Fox
Little
would like to
fungal.
eat.
It's really tasty. It's often drizzled in honey. And it's a
Ooh.
meal on its own.
No, honey, if you're vegan, think about that. If you're super vegan.
No,
Because it's from bees.
I'm
It's not an
serious.
animal product.
Okay,
made by
listen, I
bees.
worked at a high-end grocery store where celebrities and vegans shopped, and they are contentious about their honey. Let me tell you.
They are.
It's ridiculous, I
It's a natural
agree.
product.
I
Yep.
agree.
crazy.
Why do you think that there's entire just like store chains dedicated to like
I suppose
shop
anyway,
vegan?
I'm not getting into this. Fox, you hungry?
I think Fox is just
Yeah.
having water.
Well, great. Fox is just necking the water.
Yum.
Just eating
Elven
breadsticks.
wine, maybe. Tempting to smell
No,
wine.
don't drink.
A
Ah,
complimentary
Oh,
breadsticks.
man.
He's just gonna fade away.
Yeah, algae juice. But yeah, you guys sit down to a nice meal,
Spicy
and
juice.
you can get out the map and spread it on the table. And
Lovely.
take
Good.
the path.
Yeah.
Is the food good?
You don't know yet; it hasn't arrived.
Oh man.
I I guess choosing a path, which of these quests sounds most urgent? Like we should deal with it first.
Farron.
Farron, yeah, I agree.
I'd
Well,
say
we
that
might
does
be-
make the most sense.
But we
Go
might
that
be
way
stuck
first.
there for a while.
Are you gonna hunt wyverns on the way and head into the mountains?
Ugh,
Yeah,
might as
think-
well.
I mean, that's like killing multiple birds or multiple wyverns with one
We're
stone.
gonna kill the birds afterwards.
Like this, then?
Yeah, the Vrooks.
This guy will get his potion in about 6 months' time.
If you're heading into the
Is he-
mountains, you cannot take the wagon,
That's fine.
which is fine. You've all got mounts, right? You can take your mounts,
Yeah.
just can't take the wagon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What
let's
do we
hunt the
really
wyvern.
carry in the wagon?
Obi.
Obi rides with Sullivan.
A dog rides on the wagon. If there's
Not in the
choice.
mountains, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Brutus.
in the mountains, he walks.
Can we get a mount for Brutus?
Brutus is
Nah,
a mount.
Yeah,
He's classified as a mount.
A mount for your mount.
It's the
Well, so you can
stacking
mount while you
centaurs
mount.
all over again.
Yeah. So you guys are able to head up into the mountains. Yes, that is the desire. Is there any place you would like to stop by before heading up there? So obviously you're heading to Farron. Do you want to speak to the Magus Arcane or Furion Guard outposts within Van Harnia first to see what's going on or anything like that?
Sure, maybe
you can
get
also
some more
spells
information.
from the Magus Arcane if that's something Samuel is interested in.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I mean,
You can all purchase scrolls, so if there's scrolls that any of the other casters want to be able to use, you can see if the Magus Arcane have them.
Powered kill.
Yeah, so once you've decided on a path and you decide that you're going to go and visit the Magus Arcane and such, it is currently evening time, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening. The Magus Arcane, if you're in God, don't close. You can still visit them. No problem. But the food is absolutely incredible. It all arrives sort of at the same time as Layla comes pushing a trolley with one of her female serving staff. And she sort of greets you all and she's sort of very ingratiating. She's trying to make friends. She sort of looks over at you all. And, so, is this your first time here at Layla's?
It is. Everything smells amazing.
Great, great. Have you you've been in Van Harnia for a while?
Yeah, a little bit, but we're still relatively new to the area.
What brings you here? Business, pleasure?
Business.
Yes.
Business.
And you're all part of the same work crew?
Yeah, we are known as the Shadowhunters.
Oh, you don't say!
Yes.
Ah, you rescued little Sophie, right?
We do, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very sweet
fantastic.
girl.
Good work, That's real good work.
Wow,
Like,
she's
yeah.
popular.
I know that I'm sure you guys are out slaying amazing monsters and doing all sorts of valiant deeds, but bringing a child to a new home, I mean, that's real, like, that's heartwarming, right?
It's one of my proudest moments.
I'm sure that's really something. Well, I had the Shadowhunters to dinner. Imagine that. I have to tell people.
Oh, stop. It's not a big deal.
You know, but I knew Sophie's parents of old. They were brave. They did a lot of work over the borders. Sad
It's
story.
a pity.
But, well, you know, she was looked after well, and I'm sure she will be again. So, are you headed out of town?
Yes, in the morning, of course.
No, of course. Are you staying the night in town?
No.
Well, no, but we'll be leaving our home in the morning.
Well, yeah, but your home's not in
Yeah.
town, right?
Sure, but
You've got to remember she's got rooms here, so that's
Sure.
what
Oh,
she's
yeah,
getting.
Yeah,
at.
oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
No, okay,
No
well,
rooms
that's,
for us
that's wonderful.
tonight.
But if you ever do need a room in Van Harnia, I mean, we have the most elegant and well kept of rooms around. So sure.
Sounds lovely, of course.
But I hope you have a lovely meal. It's really glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Layla. This here is Sarah. You can always
Nice to
ask
meet you,
either of us
Sarah.
for any help. It's such a joy to have you. Can I bring you some more wine, perhaps? With your meal?
Oh, just the one glass was fine for me, thank you. I don't want to wake up with a headache.
You can bring more.
I love it. Even Michaela's robot is a heavy drinker. It's like, I'll bring you some more wine.
My characters all drink, always.
Yeah, we have some beautiful aloe vera juice. For those of you who want more alcohol, I'll bring that over. And she brings out this sort of vat of brightest luminant green juice you've ever seen. It's really tasty.
Nice.
I had an aloe vera sort of cocktail with honeydew melon, non-alcoholic, when Josh and I went to Spa Holiday. It was so good. Wish I could.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Anyway, sidetrack. So she brings that. Matt, that is an unfortunate freeze for me.
Oh,
God, why are you so mad,
Really
bro?
unfortunate zombie freeze. But yeah, you guys are able to get yourself a lovely meal. And what's the plan? Are we headed to the Fury Guard? Mage's Arcane?
I think so. Maybe to get some more idea of what exactly the troubles are over in Ferrin.
Yeah, some intel.
Where first?
Mage's Arcane?
Yeah.
Closer.
The Mage's Arcane.
We have a scroll list as well for the Mage's Arcane, or
it's not a scroll list. It's just a case of if there's something you want to get, usually they'll have it.
Okay, right.
Most spells, 5th level and below.
Got it.
So if there's something you guys need, I'm sure they'll be able to procure it. Obviously, Zavril, they know you there, so you are welcome. But the rest of you are given visitors' badges.
That's cute.
Yeah, there are...
Do we have to sign into a register and then sign out when we leave?
The way the Mage's Arcane works, it's a tower, and at the front is a simple... it looks like a stone sort of arch that's closed. If you can cast a minor illusion cantrip, then you can place the image, the 7-star image of the Mage's Arcane yourself onto the wall. If you don't have that minor illusion cantrip, then members of the Mage's Arcane are giving out these small little sticks, basically, that use minor illusion, but only to make that 7-star image. And that 7-star image opens the passageway, and when you cast it on the door sort of rises up. And when you come in, there's a woman at a desk. It seems relatively normal, except for the fact that she has a globe that is swirling in the air on its own accord. She appears to be... she has a sort of quill in the air making notes on a piece of floating parchment. And she's currently using her mage hand to sift things from one side of the desk to the other, and she looks up at you and... Zavril, welcome. The rest of you are visitors?
Yes.
Excellent. Callum, are you a visitor to the Mage's Arcane or a member?
Good question.
I'm a member.
Great, so the two of you are members. Obi has become a member yet, or may one day become a member? What's the plan?
May one day Obi is not a member.
Aww.
Right, 5 visitors passes. Just grab them on your left, and the mage hand sort of pulls up this sort of little silver badges. And they just say visitor on them, they're nothing too exciting. She said, may I ask the nature of your business today?
Just for some information, really.
Excellent, we're a place of information and learning. Any particular information that I might be of assistance with? Point you in the right direction?
Well, I've heard that there's some tension in Ferrin, and we just would like to know a bit more information before we head out there.
You say? To do with the soldier delegation? Perhaps?
In relation
those who
to
are
the
in charge of
Fury Guard.
guarding the border?
Oh, no.
Yes. You can say
what?
no if you want, but I think you mean yes.
Do I?
She's saying that, the people who are in charge of, the delegation of mages who were sent there to, guard the border, right? Who would be in conjunction with the Fury.
Okay, sure.
I didn't really have the right phrasing for it. I can't work out who, but she basically tells you that, one of Rialton's associates is down in Corridor 3, Room 6. I think he's mostly taking charge of any border disputes. You can have a word with him. He's a sensitive kind.
What do you mean, no?
No, I'm sure you don't. Just please don't take offense too easily.
Okay.
Oh.
Corridor 3-6, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And I would like to take some time to learn a few things while I'm here. Pick up a few scrolls.
Oh, of course.
Well,
Yeah, you can head up to library supplies. See what you can get your hands on. But I would escort your visitors first to see Sincure.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Sincure is the name of the man down in corridor 3, room 6. Zevra will unerringly be able to lead the way.
Am I familiar with the guy, though?
No. I think it's fair to say that Callum, whilst you're a member of the Mages Arcane, probably not very involved with Van Harnia. Even if you were involved at the border, it would have been at Kvatch, where the auto was involved.
Sure.
So yeah, able to head down there, and there's this sort of big black double doors. They're very ostentatious, got great sort of silver and gold filigree handles that are probably more expensive than some people's houses. And on the door is written in big marble lettering, Sincure.
Dramatic.
Shall we knock on the door?
What is it?
We're visitors. We're just looking for some information.
You can call it a civilized time. Very well, come in.
My apologies.
The door opens.
Okay.
And sat at the desk is a really, really fat Loxodon.
Nice.
He's like huge. The desk is giant-sized, and his trunk is currently holding a really thick cigar.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, this guy's awesome.
Looks over at you. To what do I owe the pleasure?
We are the Shadowhunters. It's a pleasure to meet you.
What's the point?
We are just looking for some information.
No, the point of hunting shadows.
Well,
I hate this guy.
I think you know.
Wouldn't you be better off hunting the people that cast the shadows? Slightly more effective, if you ask me. Chasing shadows is basically doing nothing, is it not? Anyway. So you want information? Go on, information on what?
I hate this guy.
We hear that there's some tension in Ferrin between the...
Farron! Yeah, no, it's not tension, it's idiocy. Absolute idiocy. I sent a brilliant contingency of mages, and the Furin Guard insist on not using them. They won't cooperate at all. Idiots.
Why won't
Damn
they
hard-headed soldiers that don't believe in the power of magic think they're relevant.
What did you send them there to do?
I'm gonna step out of the room.
So basically, they need to guard the border, right? Against any incursion.
Right, okay.
Mages are obviously the most capable members of doing this. So I sent people who are capable of watching day and night. Some of our best necromancers. And the idiot Furin Guard are refusing to cooperate on the basis that magic is evil. Magic is not evil, it's a tool. It depends on the hand and the wielder who is evil.
Wow.
I've seen necromancers go both ways. Some of the nicest men I've ever met have been necromancers. Some of the greatest imbeciles I've ever seen have been healers and clerics. Anyway, what's it to you?
We're not really here to debate the ethics of magic.
I'm sure you wouldn't be capable of doing so even if you wished. Anyway, do continue.
We just wanted some.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
We just wanted some
This
information,
guy's awesome.
which you have provided. So thank you. We will leave you to your studies.
Should you care and be going up there, the man in charge, Durzel, he's the head necromancer up there. Great guy. Great guy. He can have 16 different animated undead present at any given time.
It's very impressive.
Powerful mind.
We will be sure to speak to him. When
I'm sure you will. Off with you, fancy pants. Have a good day. Oh,
Thank
Zavro!
Yes, hello.
I see you there.
Yes, it is me.
One of them gentlemen you trained, Jeffrey, total incompetent. Useless. Is there any reason you signed him off for duty?
That's true. Sorry, you said?
Is there a reason you signed him off for duty?
I believed he was ready. What happened to him? What did he do?
Couldn't find a cantrip if it shot him in the arse. He burnt a fellow mage's ear off.
Wow.
Whoa.
I would say, by the sounds of that wasn't
Unintentionally.
unintentionally.
Dude, I hate this guy.
Would you
I hope
say
so.
that was being incompetent with the use of the magic, or just having terrible aim?
Yes.
Because he never
I
had the
would.
best of aim. But
Does he need
I tried
glasses?
to guide him towards using different
You
things.
signed off an
and-
evoker to the front line of the army who can't aim. Great. Brilliant.
Well,
Well,
was-
I
I
hope
was-
that
I was
your new
intending on-
role as a hunter of shadows finds you slightly more competent. Good luck to you.
Damn, Several.
Pissed.
forgive me for interrupting, but I can assure you that he is a very valuable member of our team.
Oh, I'm sure
Very
he is.
capable.
Well, if you're hunting shadows, you might find this of use. And he pushes a strange scroll across the table, and then sort of
I
wafts
recognise it
and
immediately.
flits up towards you, and it is daylight.
oh, have fun.
Make use of that if you want. Find shadows more easily.
Thank you.
You are most
Very
welcome.
good.
We'll be on
Try and
our
call it a
leave.
more sociable hour next time.
No.
Takes a big puff of the cigar. And... Soldiers.
Mages.
I'll tend to leave.
Yeah, right. Well, he muttered that as you were heading out the door.
Wow, Avril, that guy gave you a real dressing down.
So, Zavril, now you do recall a couple of things about Cynthia. You weren't familiar with him directly, but bloated sense of self-importance, I believe, is how Rialdan described him.
Yeah. No, absolutely, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Like Lacey said to step out of the room, he was about to like sock him in the jaw.
You headed up to the library to the resource gatherings.
Yeah, definitely. Library.
Yeah, so you head up to the library, and there is a woman who looks so bored on duty. She has grey hair pulled up in a bun and glasses in the point of her nose. She's looking around, and she looks almost in a stupor of daze, and she looks up and... 10:30 library check-in? Why not? Why not? Mages. What can I do for you?
Oh, good evening. I'm looking
it?
for... Well, it may be a little bit later than that, sure.
I think she meant the good part of that evening, not the
Yeah.
evening part.
Yeah. Well, either way, we're here to find certain pieces of information, and I would like to scribe some scrolls as I can.
Which scrolls are you
So-
looking to check out? She flips her hand negligently, and this huge tome sort of clonks onto her table and opens up. She sort of begins flicking through. Which spells are you
Well-
looking to check out?
They will be... Remove Curse.
20 gold.
Oh.
Very well, we could manage that. Magic Circle.
30 gold.
Lemon's Tiny Hut.
30 gold.
Haste, perhaps?
30 gold.
And, just because I feel it will be very necessary eventually, Fireball.
Sold out.
Sold out!
Everybody always
Wow.
wants
No, that's very true. It's a very popular one. What
it. There's a
there
copy
is-
in the spell book, aisle 3, but you'll have to check out the whole book. It's 120 gold pieces.
Wow.
120 gold pieces for the entire book.
Yeah, there's like 10 spells in it. I think it's the basics of wizardry.
I'll help you pay for that one, Zavril. I want a
It's fine,
fireball.
it's
I want a
fine.
fireball
I can-
scroll.
I
So
can
just
look to- I
to
can
just to
see
qualify, the
what
difference between spell scrolls and spell books. Spell scrolls can be used in combat as well as
Yeah.
learnt. A spell book, such as the basics of wizardry, you can't cast spells from it. You can only learn.
Oh, I thought Zavril was going to copy some scrolls.
He will copy
Never
the scrolls, I'm
mind.
sure, but
I rescind my money.
the book itself, like he can learn all the spells, but you can't utilize it to cast them.
Yeah, that's
You're on
fair.
your own.
So if there are spells in that book that are duplicates of those you already own, then they will not be of any use to you.
Oh, and I should also check out Shatter as well.
Yep, 20 gold. Obviously, what she's quoting you is the same price that you would pay, right, to write them in yourself. You're not having to pay
Yes.
that to double.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, cool. With that, you can get all of those. In the spell book, however, There are 10 spells. It is the basics of wizardry, of course. You probably have a few of these, but it is worth knowing what else is in there. Bear with me.
Yeah, sure. I've probably got most of them.
So I know it's mage armor, shield, and magic missile.
Classics.
Okay. Well, I have all of those. So.
Yep. Absorb elements.
Okay, that's one I don't think I have.
Wow.
Oh, I do have it. Yeah.
Fuck.
And sleep.
Pretty sure I have that one, but.
There is then
James,
invisibility,
don't fall asleep.
levitate,
Ah, yes.
rope trick,
I think Astrid knows that.
dispel magic, counterspell, and fireball. And
So there's a few,
Sorry,
but it's a steep price.
well, I mean, technically, yeah, lightning bolt, fireball. I don't know if you've got what's it called? The other one.
Counterspell.
Dispel magic, counterspell. You'll have. I assume.
Yes.
Cool. Rope trick. Wizard. Couple of others.
Yeah, that's one I don't have as well, but I'm not hugely fussed yet.
Cool. 120 gold should be very cheap for you.
Well, if I will obviously be needing to dip into the shared loot because I haven't taken.
Yeah, but there's like
personal
3,000 gold in it.
That's very true.
We have a ton of cash in there.
4,800.
There you
It's
go.
just we're refusing to split it up basically.
Yeah,
We
you're
just take
you're
it
more
whenever
than
we need
welcome
it.
to spend all of that and grab those spells. I'm sure they will come in useful for your party.
Okay,
Take out
then
whatever you
sure.
want.
I'll take the spell book and the ones that are listed. It's going to be what, 240, 250 gold? Was that?
Totally.
Sure.
Definitely
Sounds
the
right.
cheaper option. Definitely the cheaper.
I think it was
option.
240.
Yeah.
I think
I thought I got
Yeah.
230.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I thought it was like free. I thought you were paying him to take it.
You can pay 230, whatever.
Are there
Nice.
tools in bags?
I assumed you were keeping track.
Oh, I wasn't able to keep track. 'Cause
I
was
think
looking
there were
through-
3 sets of 30, 120, which is 110.
No,
and
it's
then
fine.
120, so it's 230.
230.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that will be, you said...
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
Right, let's go
we're
through.
heading home.
Absorb elements, magic missiles, mage armor, and shield, and sleep from first level.
Yep.
So I think it's just sleep for you, right?
Yep.
At second level, it was invisibility, levitate, and rope trick.
Yep, so that's 2 spells now.
At
Levitate,
third
rope
level,
trick,
there is dispel magic,
and shatter as well.
counterspell.
Yep.
Oh, shatter is not in the book, but sure.
Oh, yeah, but that's
third
the one
level
you're
is
on,
fireball, lightning bolt, dispel magic, and counterspell. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Great. All right, Dunskies. Cool.
Yeah, I'm
Are
just doing
there-
the other ones I bought specifically as well.
Are there cure wounds scrolls?
Yes. I think there's 13 in stock currently. They are
I
30
imagine-
gold pieces each, though.
Ooh. Those are expensive first level scrolls.
Yes. They are more expensive because they are cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're actually useful.
There are third level ones at 50 gold. If that's more helpful.
Third level cure wounds?
Yeah, 50 gold pieces each.
Hmm.
It's a very expensive
I'll
way
buy,
of procuring them, but you can have a few.
I'll buy 2, just
At the third level or the
to
first
have it
level?
at the third level.
Do you have access to third level spell slots? If not, you will have to make a wisdom check to cast them, yeah?
Oh, I thought if it was on my spell list, it was. Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's why. Gotcha.
Um,
I don't yet, but it won't be that long.
Yeah, cool. And not only that, but obviously, I can't call you Artificer. That's not going to do. Callum and Fox would also be capable of using them, right?
Yeah, it's more of an
Yeah.
emergency situation.
In a
deal.
couple levels, sure.
Oh, do you not
Yeah,
have third level spell slots yet?
I'm the only one with third.
Not till
Yeah.
level
Aye.
9,
Out of the-
bro.
Your blue
Callum's a
group.
half caster.
Yeah, I thought Artificers got to third level. quite soon. But
No,
Ninth.
it takes forever.
Dude, it took Toby like the last few sessions to be able to finally cast his 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Are
reason.
there any
Bad.
other regular scrolls that you guys might be willing or interested to check out? So they
I
have
think more
almost
than
every
full-time.
spell of 5th level and below.
Wow.
And then a few of higher level if you need.
I got no magic in me, so.
I got the magic in me. Sorry, couldn't resist.
No, James. I got no magic in me.
Well, same shit.
I'll get a couple of those cure wounds also.
30 gold for the 1st level or 50 gold for the 3rd level.
I'll get the 3rd level ones. Why not?
She sort of looks at you and, if you're interested in repetitively curing people's wounds, you might check in with the temples. They have like rods and wands and stuff that do this sort of thing.
Okay, if you don't want me to spend money here, then I will.
It doesn't affect me in the slightest.
Okay.
So you're
She's
you're paying the Magus Arcane.
She
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh,
work on
okay.
commission.
She's a retail worker, not a.
She doesn't
Not
even
a
have
store
any
owner.
spells.
What? How'd you get in here?
She's just got a job as a secretary. Filling in documents.
Oh, okay,
Scrolling
okay.
through this damn book.
Yeah, working class.
You get
I
the impression
respect
she
that.
really does not like anything about her life.
Oh.
So
Yo,
you
I
do
feel
whatever
that.
you want. But you seem
Even
like
the
nice
line
people,
for
so
new line of work.
I don't know. Temple of Shantia has like rods and wands that cast cure wounds, but I don't know, they're really expensive.
All right, I'll just get the scrolls for now.
How
Planning on
expensive is
getting
really
hurt?
expensive.
Yeah, unfortunately.
As it's
What
of
did you
the
say,
job,
Laura?
unfortunately.
I said, how expensive is really expensive?
I can't say I go shopping around the temples that often. It's next door. Pop in and ask if you want.
I might hold off on the scrolls and just check
Yeah, I
that
mean,
out.
we can via the roleplay, but basically you can go next door to the Temple of Shantia. They have rods of cure wounds. Each rod will have 7 charges. You expend a charge per spell slot, basically, right? So 2 charges for a 2nd level, 3 charges for a 3rd level, 4 charges for a 4th level, etc., etc. And 1 charge for a 1st level, and it is 1,000 gold pieces for the wand. For the Rod of Cure Wounds. There is also a Rod of Lesser Restoration, which will cost you 3,500, or a Rod of Greater Restoration, which will cost you 12,000. Each one of these wands has 7 charges.
Do
they come back?
And they restore whatever a standard wand is. So if you pull up, like, I don't know, Wand of Web, for example.
I think
On the
plus
daily.
like
Same
4
logic.
plus 4.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a dawn, it's a number they restore.
D4 plus 1?
Could be.
Yeah.
I thought it was a D6, but I could be wrong. If my D&D Beyond ever loads, I will tell you.
I think it depends on the wand. Some are 6, some are 4.
So it is 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, yada yada. It is basically this, but it instead says Cure Wounds, or Greater Restoration, or Lesser Restoration. The only thing with the Cure Wounds is that you can upcast using multiple charges if you wish.
Dope.
It uses
that
your
worth
spellcasting
dipping-
modifier.
Is that worth dipping into party gold for that? What do you guys think?
Should be mentioned that anyone can use a wand. You do not.
Yeah,
have to be a
that
spellcaster
sounds
to attune
useful.
to it.
I thought it was like one time, but if it
You
recharges,
don't actually
Even
have to
me?
attune to it. You don't even have to attune to it. Yeah, you just press the button and stab it in someone's neck. It's pretty
Not
simple.
you.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, you just,
I'm really good
you
at
know.
stabbing.
It's like a syringe, basically, but it's not. So yeah, I mean, any one of you will be capable of using the rod.
How much is it again?
Nice.
1,000 gold pieces
1,000.
for the cure wounds.
Oh.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, let's get that.
Well, by
That's
12!
No.
But yeah, it is readily available for you. Cool. I will homebrew that for you.
I think it's already homebrewed.
Is it?
Yeah, I can see
I
it.
mean, I have a ring that does the exact same thing. Or I homebrewed a ring that does that exact same thing for.
Oh, you are right. It is the Cure Wounds wand. Yeah. Wand of Cure Wounds.
That's what I based it off of.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in the bag of holding, unless someone wants to take it.
Yes, the Wand of Cure Wounds is exactly as it says. I think it's the Lesser Restoration that would need homebrewing, which I don't think you need. Because Fox can cast Lesser Restoration, right?
Yes.
Sure.
You have done it once already, right? Or twice, quite
Yeah.
possibly with poison. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Does this wand of cure wounds require you have to touch the person also, like how the spell is? Okay.
He just said you have to stab it into their neck, so I'd imagine so.
Okay.
Do we want to chat to the Furian Guard about the problems at Farron before we
Might as well hear their side of the story.
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
Okay, so obviously you go back and get those cure wound scrolls if you want, or don't if you don't. Spend the money if you wish, don't if you don't.
Who wants the wand?
I just
spend
do it in the
money
bag of holding.
instead of lob it in the bag of holding or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sort that out on the road, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, you head over to the Furian Guard. It is an incredibly ostentatious building, the Furian Guard. It's made of big white brick. When I say ostentatious, there's no like gold or marble or anything. It's just a huge white brick gaudy building, and standing outside are two men in full plate mail armor, with swords and shields. And they both dip their helms to you and, "Good day! Could we be of assistance?"
Who's he saying this to?
All of you?
Us in general.
Dang.
Yeah. Wanted to ask about the situation up in Farron.
Farron. Yeah. I think the sergeant's around. Let me just check. Rolos! You taking visitors? Yes, send them in. You're able to go.
Nice, let's go in.
Sat at a desk in the corner. It's a little dark. He's sort of working by candlelight. Is a man in sort of big plate mail armor. He's got no helm on, and his shield and sword are sort of stacked down by the side. He looks up at you and, "Good day. I don't think I recognize you. Welcome to the Furian Guard. How can I be of assistance?"
Apologies for the late hour.
Oh, no problem. All hours are working hours.
I'll repeat
Hell yeah.
what I said.
Farron, yes, Farron. We've had some problems up at Farron recently. I understand their position, but I don't know, sometimes cooperation is important regardless of people's preferences. The man in charge up at Farron is Thomas. Thomas is, well, he's a bit old school, you know? Yeah, Thomas without the H, basically. Thomas is a bit old school. He's a bit straight-laced, you might say. It is fair to say that the Magus Arcane sent the Necromancers because they are good at what they do. But it's also potentially possible they sent them specifically with the hope of provoking him. He's quite easily provocable, if you take my drift.
What provokes him exactly?
He thinks necromancy is evil. I believe the issue that he took is that when some of the Furian Guard soldiers were lost in battle, they were then re-raised as undead servants.
Oh my god.
That is pretty grisly.
Oh my gosh.
I believe
see
Thomas
why
wanted
they
to
would
send the
be
bodies back to their parents. They were young men, two of them that were lost in the skirmish. And that was the problem between the two. I have sent a letter to Thomas advising that perhaps he makes this request of the mages quite gently, but he's not very good at gentle diplomacy.
What soldier is?
And, well, a good soldier is good at diplomacy.
Yeah, this
If you don't have to draw your sword, then that's the best kind of battle.
Agreed.
I would have hoped those mages would have learned
Exactly,
a
the
few
soldier
things
yourself.
about sensitivity, but
The troubles between our groups are legendary.
Phrases.
You seem a bit of a soldier yourself, Sim. He looks at Sullivan.
I am a humble, really want to say Templar paladin. I am a humble paladin of the Dawn Guard.
Oh, well, I respect you. The Dawn Guard are hard-working soldiers.
Thank you.
Sullivan's just like, I'm not a soldier, I'm a paladin, get it right.
Well, you've got to remember that the Furian Guard are all paladins,
Fanatics.
right?
Yeah.
All of
No.
paladins and clerics.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I
Which
more
is why
meant
he
it was
hasn't
just like,
noticed
oh no,
quizzes.
I'm not just any soldier. I'm a paladin. Thank you.
But yeah,
exactly.
he sort of looks over to you, Glacius, and you also work for the. Do you all work for the Dawn Guard?
No.
We are a freelance group, to say the least.
Mercenaries?
No,
It's
we all-
Shadowhunters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You hunt shadows?
Mm-hmm.
Why they
Listen,
cause, I
we're not
suppose?
getting into we're not getting into this conversation again.
Well, I mean, if you're hunting Shadow Vale, then you're doing the world's good.
Yeah, I
Yes,
thought it was like
yes.
pretty obvious. The
Obvious.
implication was, but some people like to
No.
be
I like it.
Gotta
like
hunt.
to be
Hunt
sticklers.
Shad-
I've got to be honest, I'm not always a fan of the way that some mercenary groups behave, but individual adventuring parties and independent adventuring parties is how we managed to hand out a lot of the work. We couldn't do everything ourselves. Like, if you're headed up to Farron, you seem to be investigating this issue on behalf of someone, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Tomas is a good man. He has the best of intentions. Please, do treat him with the respect he deserves, even if he can be a horse's ass.
Wouldn't be a soldier if he wasn't.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in some other work for the Furin Guard in the future, would you?
What work would
Pull
this
out our
be?
long list of side
Yeah,
quests.
the
and
side
mainline quests we have to do.
No, I understand you're very busy men, but
And women.
you're going to Farron, and there have been rumors that the Furin Guard have employed nefarious tactics to force people into our work.
Yes.
We don't do that.
Oh.
We never have, and we never will. But many of the Furin
Is
Guard
that
are...
true? Sorry, I'm not asking that in character. I'm like, is that true? Did they
We don't
not do
know.
that?
Give me an insight check.
Because I thought my reading up on the three powers.
There are rumors that that's what they do. It has
insight.
not been confirmed for any of you.
Ooh, that's a 22.
He doesn't seem to be lying. He believes that thoroughly through and through.
Well, that's very sweet.
He'll
of
say
him.
to you, some of our orators and our preachers are very persuasive men. And sometimes they capture the minds of people who are too young or unprepared for battle. And many of my
Impressionable
comrades
minds,
are...
then.
And many of my comrades are not responsible in refusing those who are willing to take duty. It is the belief of the Dawn Guard that... Is it? It's the belief of the Furian Guard that all who can fight should fight against the Shadow Man. But
I don't think so.
teenagers, impressionable young men, people who aren't trained properly, there are other ways you can fight. Somebody could fight my desk work away. I could be at the at the borders fighting off the Shadow Veil, right? There are many ways in which people can help. Sometimes my comrades are not always responsible in how they employ
The legendary
these young men,
boss
but
fight.
we do not force people into service. If you go to Farron and you note this, and you do have contacts within the Magus Arcane, I would be very grateful if you could tell them how it is, how you see it. That's all I ask.
Call it like we see it.
That's a worthy goal. We shall do.
Thank you for coming to me for information.
Thank
There
you
are many
for
who
sharing it.
judge swiftly without questioning first.
Well, we want to hear both sides.
Then you are rare and incredibly interesting individuals.
It wasn't,
Magus-
I'll say the least, it was not easy listening to the Magus Arcane. I don't know
There
how
are
you
some
deal with it,
wonderful.
Zavril.
There are some wonderful men there, and great wizards, and contribute a lot to our cause, even if they can be a little huffy.
Say the least.
That's one way of putting it for sure.
Thank you for your time and energies in this matter. I hope I don't seem rude if I continue with my work.
No,
Lots to
that's
get on.
fine. We have an early morning.
I'm sure you
We
do.
should really-
Good soldier.
Make
rises
sure they
early,
tell.
Stays up late.
Make sure you tell exploits of your legendary battle with the paperwork.
Oh, may my deeds live on in legend. I did my years at the front line, but still, I'm sure I have more backache from the pen than the sword. Thank you.
It gets you like that.
He'll let
Tragic
you,
end.
It gets you like that.
He'll let you depart. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. It's at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It's probably time to rush on home, get yourselves.
It's 11:24, James. All right,
Is
it's
it?
not late.
Yeah. But once you've taken your long rest and delivered your goods to your goblins,
Oh yeah.
Goblins.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the goblins is Baggins.
Yeah, we almost forgot about them, didn't we?
Yes. When you get home, or rather when you wake up in the morning, I think, Fatskull is trying to catch a fish with his bare hands in the river, sort of reaching in and trying to grab it. He's completely unsuccessful, but he seems to be having the time of his life.
That's good at least.
Is the plan to head up into the mountains first, then?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I'd like to like gather the goblins around and let them know like where we're going. We'll be obviously away for a while.
Yep.
So don't
So
venture.
we need to like guard the house, right?
Yeah, don't venture too far away.
We won't.
But we've got.
A pig sticker won't go outside, will you?
Well,
and he looks over at Pig Sticker and sort of pokes him with a bit of fun. I'll go outside if there's
one
pigs
day.
to stick.
And we brought you plenty of equipment last night for all of your activities. So
Is
you
that a
should
pottery wheel?
It
I'm
sure
gonna make you
is.
so many beautiful vases when you get back.
Wow.
I look forward to seeing them.
Thick Skull's like, so is there any work you want done in the house while you go? Like, I could do like a nice kitchen counter, maybe somewhere for us all to
Sure.
eat. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Love
keep the
that.
place. Just keep the place relatively tidy, and
I can get a high chair ready for us and for Obi, so we can all eat at the same level.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Oh,
Right,
that's
sir.
a good call.
Yeah.
That
Obi
is
will
pretty
smile.
cute.
About this.
I'll get a short chair ready for Glacius and for Fox, so that you know we can all be equals at the table. Apart from
short
Thin Skull,
chair.
we'll give him a stool. Thin Skull's dead anyway, poor guy. Apart from Chief's Bane, we'll give him a stool.
Yes. That sounds lovely.
Thanks. We'll look after it. We're good, you know. We're good. We're good goblins.
I know.
Yeah.
And I am proud of each and every one of you.
Thanks, Sonny.
Sullivan, don't cry. Hold it together.
I'm not crying.
He's got something in his eye.
I mean, not to.
It's dust.
Someone's cutting onions.
But before you make your journey up into the mountains, we will take a leash. Hello and welcome back to the second half of episode 6 of Sogravia the Last Bastion. I believe we were setting out bright and early in the morning. As you came out, Fatskull was fishing with his bare hands, even though his fishing equipment's right the hell next to him. It is 7 a.m. on Shez the 17th. 6 days have passed since the beginning of the campaign. Take it away. Where are we going? What are we doing? Are we all riding mounts and nobody's bringing a wagon, right?
Yeah.
we have-
No, I am not bringing my wagon.
So we have Summon Steed. Yes, Fine Steed, sorry.
Yeah.
We have Callum riding Sid. We have
Jumping
Obi
with Sid.
riding double with Sullivan. Zavril and Glacius, you have your own mounts, is that correct?
Yes, Roberto.
Yep, and recently you purchased a black horse, Ashran. Did you give them a name?
What's her name?
Equinox.
Equinox, or Equinox, sorry if you're Eastern
Nice.
like that.
Like the
jealous.
gym.
And Fox,
Oh.
what do you pull out your bag of tricks?
So we got a boar following us now.
Probably not riding that.
Sure.
Will you accept a phantom steed in its stead?
Yeah.
I'd like to think, I don't know if Zavril's this creative, but I'd like to think that the phantom steed will take the image of a larger version of the boar, just to make it look cool.
Oh, I could do that. Yes.
Wait, can Obi ride the boar? Is it big enough?
Obi
It's
can
a
ride the
medium.
boar or the dog, but is choosing to ride double with Sullivan right now. In terms of animals coming along, is Brutus coming for the long journey through the mountains and all the way round and on the roads and such?
Matt.
Sorry, I was distracted by the Pokemon pictures I was sent. What did you say?
Is Brutus coming on the journey? Oh, that reminds me, yes. If you want to...
Pokemon?
Just before I do that, Matt, I'm going to add a... What do we call them?
Token?
Token?
An extra
A spell?
to your setup. So when you go to your character sheet in your extras, you should find a Brutus one. Bear with me a second, I haven't quite set it up.
Oh, a character.
Aw, Brutus stats.
Yeah, so...
Oh no, he has HP?
Yeah.
Brutus is coming with us. He'll be trekking along.
Okay.
So...
Oh wait, I got my animals confused. Oh no.
You can choose the attacker or the defender role. I would assume he's going to take the defender role.
He will never be in combat. He'll always be to the side.
That's absolutely fine. But there is a stat block for him. It says longsword and longbow. You can change those to bite. As per the rules.
What? He can't.
There is a stat block for him.
Can't hold the sword in his mouth.
No, I will give it a I will do it properly in future. But if you wish for him to protect you in combat, that is an option. So it'll be taking a reaction to give disadvantage to an attack. That is pretty much the only thing I can imagine Brutus doing in combat. But yeah, so Brutus is coming along. Can I assume that... Is it Rodrigo? That's not its name, is it?
No, okay, so I got it wrong. So Roberto
I was about to
is
say
my
that
dog.
earlier, but...
Yeah, Roberto is my dog, Philip is my horse, and Roberto is, well, he's bonded to me, so...
Yeah, he's traveling with you.
So,
That's cool.
he always comes with.
Huckleberry's coming along, obviously, also bonded now.
Let's go, bonded gang.
Yeah, he's always in my
Yeah, where do you keep him?
We
my
need
heart.
to finish that sentence.
Already
In your heart?
He's always in my
my heart's fire.
shirt pocket, I
Shirt
guess.
pocket,
Whatever's
cool.
under the armor.
Little Lizard is inside Sid, right?
Yeah, Spike. He lives in
Spike,
there.
sorry, yes.
It's very humid in there, that's why he likes it.
And if Fox has a companion or not, it's unknown to the rest of
He has a giant boar.
They're up there.
Yeah.
God?
They're
Yes.
God.
Technically.
Cool. So, with your legion of animals, you travel on into the mountains. Do we not have a token? Oh, have I put the token on the map player? Oopsie. Cool. So, as you set off into the mountains,
Into the night.
let us move to...
Into the unknown.
No!
No, wrong one.
Putting my
Sorry.
foot down.
Hey, it is a solid movie.
No, it was the right one. Sorry, we're going back.
What movie?
We're not talking about it. No, never
No,
mind.
we're not talking about it.
I'm
Okay,
I don't know what we're
fine.
talking about. We're not talking about it.
Me
Cool. You are headed up towards the mountains. It's a little
Lovely.
crisp today, a little cold. It's a spring air. These are the little farmsteads where Sophie was, which you will head past as you head on up the creek. To track a wyvern, what's the plan? Any plan at all? Are we planning on tracking the wyvern? That is what we wanted to do on the way, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and no plans in sight. How do you track something that can fly? Astrid.
You shoot it with a gun.
You head toward our goal, and you hope you get lucky.
Well, yes and no. Wyverns do land quite regularly, mostly for hunting, but also for nesting and for mating. And this frost wyvern has been seen landing in the mountains. Your best bet, if you wish to track the wyvern, is to get up high and to walk along the peaks.
Get high? Okay.
So, I say along the peaks, more so along the ridges, right? So, as high up as you can. But
Fox, hook
it
me up.
can be difficult going up that high. It will slow you down. Is that okay? We're going up high and giving it the best chance.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah. As you
let's get
trundle on upwards, the hours pass quite quickly as you spend a lot of time sort of going over a little hill to get up another little hill to get up another little hill to get up another little hill. But eventually you
Delightful.
find yourselves cresting a ridge. And as you do so, you find yourself in what is basically the foothills of the mountains. At this point, there are some really big mountains on your right, which would be, they make up the eastern frontier. They are the blockade, if you like, between Sogravia and Mistralia.
They're the natural blockade.
Yeah, and you know that the women has been seen lower than that, so you don't need to go right up into the snowy mountains. You're hoping to catch it, and that's very cute. You're hoping to catch it. Is it wearing a sock or natty?
No, he's wearing a diaper.
Oh, lucky you.
Stop! Can I get a better look at that, please?
We're just gonna take a moment here because Dark's dog has a diaper on.
Ah!
Okay,
I've never
cool.
seen
Anyway,
anything like
I've
this.
never seen a dog in a diaper. No, I thought it was like a
Not for a
bandage
while.
or something. You know, like this. Anyway, once you get up into the foothills proper, can I assume that Ashwin is leading the way in trying to save this ribbon?
Yeah. I assume so.
Yeah?
Yep.
What's the plan? Are you going to let somebody else lead your horse while you sort of scout about on foot? Or are you just riding and looking out and hoping for the
I'm
best?
gonna go back and forth for a little, walk for a bit, ride for a bit.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check as you search for any signs of a woman.
Oh, that's really good. 26.
26. Yeah, so what you find are some signs of sort of scat, a little bit of some blood of a smaller creature which appears to have been hunted by a grand clawed creature. Tells you that there has been a wyvern in this area at some point, but there is currently not one here. Fox, give me a perception check as you travel along. Something totally different.
Would it make it easy for any of you guys to track from the air?
It's a good way to get eaten by a wyvern.
22.
I mean, we found it though.
Sorry, what was that, Jay?
22.
Yeah, one thing you do notice is some signs of human inhabitation up here. Or humanoid inhabitation. You see a couple of discarded, it looks like tent pegs of sorts. And yeah, some sort of tarp, really. Over in the distance, half a mile out to the northeast.
It was ancient
Not
aliens.
something you were expecting up here.
How far away is it?
About half a mile up to the northeast.
Worth the detour?
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that was a question. Is it worth a detour?
I think so.
Right.
Why not?
Yeah, you guys
Check its
approach
time,
what looks to be the remnants of a camp. Glacius, you set up camp and taken it down regularly enough. Especially given your talent, you would think that this camp is a couple of days old, 3 days old. But by the fact they haven't taken everything with them, you would assume that people are intending to return to here. The camp looks like it was set by humanoids, probably fairly big humanoids. Their tracks appear to follow the route at which Ashwin was thinking it most likely you would encounter the wyvern.
I'll relay all that to the party.
Group of hopefuls.
Could be.
Come for the bounty.
I'm gonna cast aid on the regular people.
That is yourself, Obi, and Zavo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Extra 5 max HP, yes?
Yes.
Hey, thank you.
I have cold resistance today, by the way.
Do you?
I hope that's relevant.
I have cold resistance
can you
every day.
detail that for us, Michaela?
Oh, I infused my armor over that long rest overnight.
Is that more specifically Sid, or is it your own armor?
Oh yeah, it is Sid. The way it is written, I can put one of my infusions on the back, basically.
So you will have cold resistance when inside Sid.
Yes.
Okay, but for now, are you sort of standing on his shoulders and riding?
No, I'm inside.
Oh, okay,
Inside.
right. I don't know. Like I thought that'd be quite cool. You know? Like
Ratatouille style.
no, like the Iron Giant style.
That's cute too.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. As you proceed along, you're now following the tracks of both the wyvern and this group. Ashrin, give me a survival check. See if you can identify how many are in the group. Perhaps their intentions.
15.
15. It's difficult up here. It's a little wet. It rained last night. But there's between 3 and 5 of them, you think. Heavy boot tracks. And these are hunter's
Big old
boots, you
lads.
think, or traveler's boots, not armored boots, nor are they, claws or etc. They're definitely proper boots. One of them seems to have something that he's leaning on to walk, but you don't think it's sort of a stick in the sense of somebody who needs it. It's more sort of a walking aid for tracking up in the mountains. And And judging by their tracks, they seem to be making quite swift progress. So maybe they're used to these areas or these lands. Onwards?
Is the I guess, does it look like the wyvern interacted with this group at all?
Not as far as you've seen. You've seen a couple of signs of scat and then a couple of creatures that have been sort of hunted along the way.
Okay.
Ashrin notices sort of a big claw gash on one of the rocks. That looks like that's where a wyvern has landed and then taken back off.
Cool.
Yeah, that's about it. After another couple of hours, it's approximately sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a little cold up here, which makes the going harder. You think that maybe now is a good time to stop. Maybe catch your breath a little bit.
Okay.
Any lunch being provided?
Yeah, Glacius.
Or is the mountain giving us lunch? Like, yeah, I can make
No, you're making us lunch.
Yeah, I
You
know.
might be, the mountain not. I'm assuming that you would have picked up like general food in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I probably would have put more food supplies in there since we're planning on being gone
Spend
for just
10
a little
gold.
bit longer. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably make some type of like soup or stew, something like
So you will
warm
make
to
a fire
help.
up here.
Yeah. Just since we're stopping to catch our breath, something just to give, not like resistance or anything like that, but like just something warm enough that it's like pleasant to everybody.
Yeah, it is. It is warm. It is sort of energizing. If you have a
Perfect.
fight in the next 8 hours, you will have advantage on your initiative rolls.
Hell yeah, I need that.
I need
Fuck
that.
Well,
yes.
some of you
Great.
already have it. That's just life.
Do you
but
get
yeah.
double advantage if you already have it? I think Elliot needs that.
No, you can
He
have
does, that's
advantage
bad.
and an extra +2.
Okay, that ain't
Or
nothing.
something. But more importantly, you've lit a fire on top of a mountain.
Yeah,
Um,
I was going to ask you if we could build that fire in such a way to have like a splitter over the smoke so that it disperses a little bit more and is just a little bit less obvious.
Yeah, I think Glacius would know enough about
Yeah.
camping for this. As you stand at the camp, you are able to keep the smoke relatively low. Fox, I'll take another perception check, please. So good it stopped the music.
23.
Sorry, bear with. 23, yeah. Over the hills, down a little way, and scaling upwards, sort of another mountain over to the side, you see 3 men moving quite swiftly. They appear to be potentially taller than your average humans, so maybe, Dragonborn, for example, or any race that's sort of 8 foot plus in height. They are bigger than normal men. They travel swiftly. They appear to be wearing sort of hunter's leathers and such. They have hoods up, which is how you don't know what race they are, and they are all carrying bows. One of them, is carrying a huge crossbow in his left arm. You would call this almost an arbalest. It is a really big weapon.
Cool.
Okay. How far are they?
A day's travel. Like, you can see them really because although they're not that far from you in distance, so maybe 20 miles, 15 miles, and they're on the open hilltop, so they're very easy to see. They're down and back up again.
Okay.
Could my horn of blasting, people can hear it in a 600 feet radius. Can I use that to try and
You
get
can
their
travel
attention?
600 feet in about 2 minutes.
Oh, I have no concept
Not
of
a day.
no
Maybe not
concept
2
of
minutes, but
distance.
it's definitely not very far.
damn.
It's 10 times the height of our house.
That
Yeah, that's really not a day's travel.
means nothing to
However,
me.
in the mountains, horns do echo quite a lot. You may be able to get their attention. Do you want to get their attention?
Yeah, they might be able to help us. They might be trying to hunt the wyvern too.
You can make that assumption.
Correct. I can.
But if you get their attention, we don't have a way to relay any information to them, right? We're just gonna kind of announce our presence.
But they might start moving back towards us.
Oh,
I might
I think that's a lot of
point out-
mights and maybes.
Sorry, go on, Ashford.
I might want to point out if they are after this wyvern and they think we are approaching and going to steal their bounty, they might be less favorable and a little bit more reckless and might get themselves killed.
Do we want that?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
That's fine. You make a good punish. Very wise. And I will put the horn away.
They do seem to know where they're going. Do you simply want to follow them?
Ooh.
You think you are capable of making better time than them because you are mounted and they are not? So you will catch them, or do you wish to attempt to?
Do we
head
want
a
to see
different
what
direction?
they're going towards?
Well, they're obviously following tracks of some sort. They do stop regularly, look at the ground.
Okay.
Continue.
If they all have bows and ranged weapons, then
We could follow them from behind, and once we see them, we stealthily follow at that point. And come up with a new plan then.
I'm not opposed to following them.
Okay. Yeah. So you are able to spend the rest of the day post lunch following them. About 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening, they light a fire and they stop.
Great.
This is when we make the new plan.
Well, you guys are not that tired. You are capable of going on longer if you wish to get closer to them. Obviously, it's really easy to follow a fire in the middle of the mountains in the dark.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, if we want to talk to them now, Sullivan, you know, I don't know what, you want to see if we could maybe join forces to take down the wyvern? Is that your thinking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do they seem close enough that we would be able to catch them at a reasonable time tonight?
About midnight,
Mhm.
you reckon, roughly, is when you'd get to them. About 4 hours' time.
We love bothering people in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's our special. We're the Shadowhunters. What else are we gonna get those shadows?
Yeah, you've got to do things when shadow falls, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, I assume they have someone on watch. We can just, make it clear we're not trying to sneak up on ambush them.
We could camp a ways away for the night and approach them in the morning.
That's also a possibility.
Sure.
I mean, we
Or
could
we could
just
keep
make
following them.
we could just make Sullivan really shiny and then send him, because that let them know that we're not a distract. We're not.
That did work last time.
It did.
I'm not opposed to it.
Alright. So, talk to them now or wait till the morning?
Yeah, I'm fine with either.
I feel like approaching in the night, they may take it as more of a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody trying something really sneaky on them. I think morning would probably be the better option.
Alright.
Fox, what do you think?
Should we interact with these people at all?
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
We're going to make somebody else suffer, is what we're doing.
Approaching them at night would be amusing.
I don't know.
Amusing.
I didn't know this fox was such a prankster.
It is
Yeah,
like
who
the
should
full
we
Poison
find?
eye.
Yeah.
And gold fox.
Oh, it's the dots are connecting.
Or the foxes are connected.
Doesn't even mean
What
anything.
do the fox say?
Yeah, what does Fox even fucking say? Like,
Okay,
yeah, it's a
all
very
right,
good question.
All right, shut up, Jamal.
All right, let's talk to them in the morning.
Sid's skipping.
Sure. Let's do that. Let's talk to them in the morning.
Okay. So what's the plan? Are you going to make camp a little way away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll see our fire and sneak up on us?
How
We
close
don't
do
have
you
to
want
have a
get?
fire.
Ooh, that's
we
true.
can't be sneaked upon.
Snuck us on.
You can't be surprised. But,
Sure, yeah, they could sneak around, but we can't be surprised.
how close do you want to get?
I want to get like right at their tent and make my camp.
Just start setting up right next door. So, do you come
Oh,
here
sorry,
often?
is this your campsite?
I saw it first.
No, but seriously, do you want to be an hour away? Do you want to be 10 minutes away? Do you want to be...
Maybe like half an hour away?
Half an hour,
Kinda,
split the
that's kind of what I was
difference.
thinking.
Like hidden around a mountaintop.
So yeah, you can definitely find yourselves sort of in the foothills of the mountain. There are lots of these outcroppings like this. So you can just tuck yourselves back into one. And get a nice rest, yeah?
Nice.
Okay, who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
How's your dark vision?
I'll
I don't
also
have
take
one.
first watch.
Yeah, Fox and Sullivan, first watch. It is only a couple of hours into the night when you hear a huge roar.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me agitate my dog so I can do a good roar.
I was gonna do something.
Yeah, you hear this sort of draconic cry, if you like it.
What does it sound like, James?
It sounds like me snoring.
Oh boy.
What
It's
does
actually
that,
just-
what does that sound
it's
like?
quite
Carl?
it's quite a long, elongated shrieking noise, and I'm not going to attempt to make, but it's this sort of very long call out in the night. A bit like that.
Just put your green screen down and back up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
my
that
God.
makes a long
Like,
shrieking noise.
just-
But yeah, you begin to hear the sounds of this creature circling and getting closer.
To us or
You don't think so? It's
No, probably
it's the
attacking
other
those.
part.
To them.
You
Those
guys didn't like the
patsies.
fire, did you?
No.
We didn't.
Should we go help those fools?
Well, I think
Might
I
be a
would
good
wake
idea.
up you guys.
Let's see if they
So-
can.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
like-
I'm
Are you
inactive.
Yeah.
Are
they're-
you sure? Are you sure that cry wasn't just Glacia sleeping? He's just having a night terror.
No.
Okay.
We know what that sounds like. That's more monstrous than this. Yeah, I'll wake everyone up at the first sound of that. There's a pushing buttons on Sid. Like, where's the wake up button? He's in snooze.
Just wake up.
Sid like creepily turns his head to you because he doesn't need to sleep. So-
He's like, what are you doing?
Horror movie style.
and then Callum's just a box in the corner next to him.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da box.
Yeah. So wake everyone up.
Okay.
There's trouble afoot.
Okay.
Should we try to help?
I
think
Yeah.
suppose we should.
Or should we
See what's
wait
going
and see what
on.
wait and see
We're
what
the
happens?
Shadowhunters. Come on.
Yeah, we should go find out what's happening.
We help the innocent and slay the
Is
damsel.
the plan just to leave the horses secured and just sprint towards them? Yeah.
I'll leave Roberto on watch.
I'll make mine disappear.
But my point is, right, the horses, the mounts are already secured, right? So are you just gonna charge?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, is there any attempt at stealth, or are you just trying to get there as quick as possible?
I'm trying to get there as quick as possible. I mean,
I'm stealth.
yeah. I mean, Astrid. I
Ashton,
imagine
in the
Astrid.
pitch black, I don't think
That's
anyone's
true.
gonna notice you. Like, you just see, like, you see Sid, like, boom, 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 metal feet, like, leaping large sections of mountain. Right? In that moment, you are stealthy as the spider.
I like to think Astron is in the eternal Skyrim crouched position.
Yeah.
That's how she walks around.
But you hear this sort of, again, this massive screech out. And there is definitely implications of attacking.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah. You do so?
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Oh, ditto.
I'll be making sure my dark vision's on myself so I can actually see well and truly properly. No, wait, I've got goggles of night. I don't need that. Yeah.
And
Well, you can cast it on me and Sullivan then.
As you
literally-
I can if you really need it.
you find yourselves staring across what appears to be a small lake. And up here you see the three sort of archers. Their bows are out. They're looking up, and circling way above you is a huge woman.
How big is huge?
That literally gives
Kind of
you
that big.
Like huge. Ooh, big boy.
Bit
Yo.
huge.
Dragon?
I know by technicality that's a dragon, but I don't have any wyvern
No.
assets, so he's a wyvern. Promise.
Just imagine his hands are attached to his wings. Like
The wyvern's
What-
evolved
what is-
into
what is a
dragon.
wyvern?
A
No,
wyvern is
wyvern.
it's a dragon, but missing 2 arms.
yeah, its front hands are just attached to its wings,
Yeah.
or they're fused together.
It's really
I
good
guess.
at digging little holes.
As you get this sort of close, it will see some of you, specifically Sid, most likely. I will ask you to roll initiative, please.
Do we still have
With
advantage?
advantage?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh boy!
Thank my suit. Thank my
Wow.
suit.
Wow, my
So that's
God.
that's a 10 for me.
Wait, did you add your +2?
Yeah, that is with
Jesus.
the +2. That is with the +2.
I cannot stand Ashrin, honestly.
Literally another nat 20.
Wait.
Wow.
At this point.
Wait, can we just talk about
That's the
Obi
thing.
rolling the same number twice?
For Elliot and for Ashrin. If you right-click your initiative and click roll with advantage when you have advantage, I know that it will roll with advantage automatically, but if you do that, it will actually go into the initiative tracker with the right number.
There we
You
go.
don't
And
have to
that's
redo it. Yeah, why not?
that's a 20 for me.
Yeah. We'll give you a 6.
Oh no, it's a 21. Sorry for me. 21 for the +2.
Oh yeah, the +2.
I'll take the
It's also
16.
21.
I'll take the
Yeah,
16.
that's 6 better than what you got. I'd take it.
Yeah.
As this wyvern circles up ahead, I'm going to employ some elevation rules here. So Ashrin, it's about 150 feet away by bow shot because of the distance up it is as it circles, and you also have bits of mountain to traverse. You can't shoot blank through this wall, for example.
Can't shoot through a mountain.
I mean, my range is 600 feet, so...
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, you can definitely shoot
No,
it.
that-
You would just need to get to either here or up this ledge, right?
Get to Isengard.
Oh yeah, you just walk up it.
I just walk up it.
Cool. Okay. You have advantage on your first attack as you roll an F20 on your initiative.
Okay, so Ashrin will finish this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it will be, what's the word?
What,
Sharpshooter.
Hunter's Mark! Hunter's Mark!
Yes, I will Hunter's Mark it first.
And say it's your favorite foe.
Yeah, I will. Sure. Let's do all the things.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
17.
A 17 will hit.
Nice.
Let's go!
Cool.
Oh, alright, it's dead now, right? Asher's just about to, like, obliterate it.
What will that do? My gosh, so many things. Okay, so favorite foe is just one attack. So this beyond this one. So 24 on first hit.
Yep. 24 all piercing.
Yes.
No, now that you mentioned it.
19 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
28. The third shot, natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
My God.
Wait,
There we
that
go.
third shot, that's what I'm
Within
saying.
who? Within who?
And this is the one with the extra
Gloomstalker.
damage die.
Yep.
You sure you
Nice.
don't want to save your favorite foe for this?
Hold on. 22 plus 15, 37 plus 49.
Ashton might just kill it.
Did you give max damage rolls?
Yeah. Yeah.
49. Nice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
How's it looking?
Dead.
Like a wyvern.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
You're
Ashton
not
did
really
it
sure from
instantly.
where you are.
That makes sense.
It is high. All you've seen is Ashen sort of let out 3 arrows. You hear a sort of roar of anger and agony.
I like to think that as soon as Ashton fired her arrows, we were all just like, alright, we're good. Let's go home, guys.
And then I would just sort of weave my way around.
Okay.
Just so I'm not exactly where my arrows came from.
That's fine. The creature will take a
Ashton
legendary
Serpentine.
action. It
Oh
moves over
no!
here. It seizes one of the hunters in its jaws. And it
Oh.
flies over here, where it drops the hunter on the ground in front of you. Actually, it lands right in front of you, crumpled into a heap. Its
Wait,
body
hold on,
near
hold on. He
crushed in
died?
half. It's
You got
it's-
picked up by a wyvern.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
the jaws have gone clean through his hip. He is crumpled dead upon the ground.
Sid said, oh.
Absolute state. And it sort of leans down, and it's not far from you at this point, Ash, and it has landed up on this rock, and it sort of it breathes down at you. It doesn't usually frostbite or anything, and it just looks real pissed. Fox, you're up.
All right. How high in the air is it
Yeah.
now, or is it?
It's landed. So
It landed.
this,
Oh!
yeah, this little ledge here is elevation.
Sid, you have
so it's
to
probably
toss me.
20 feet up, upwards in height. But other than that, it's just the same distance away from you. So we said it's like 55 feet in terms of maximum distance from you.
All right.
Make the distance.
Where it was? Okay, so the sky is going to darken with clouds as I
yeah.
cast Call Lightning,
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Love that for you.
and
You finally got its phone number?
yeah.
Oh my
Terrible.
god.
Terrible.
And then
So
yeah, when I cast it, bolt of lightning's gonna strike at it.
Nice. Nice deck save.
Yeah.
Yep, Dex.
13.
I don't think
As-
so.
13's a fail, so that's 14 lightning.
I don't think so.
Next try.
My Roll20, my D&D Beyond is making
Bitch
loud
boy.
sounds. Okay, it seems relatively unfazed by that.
What do you mean by that?
It appears to be resistant to lightning damage. Sorry.
Damage is damage.
Does that
Is
have to
there
be
a
rolled,
combat
Fox?
initiative tracker, by the way?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It should be up.
We
Oh.
don't see it.
I
Yeah, I'm
can't
really-
make it appear if it's not currently
Okay,
up.
let me try
You're
refreshing,
just
maybe.
a disappointment then, James.
Yeah, if it's not currently up, then I can't make it appear. I have my Beyond 20 on. I'm afraid I can't make it turn up.
Yeah,
So
I got
well.
nothing. It's
Um,
fine. I'll.
No, it didn't come up for me either. Which is weird.
Oh!
Oh, ah!
It is.
Oh, but that's empty.
A wild initiative tracker has appeared. I choose you. Wyvern shoe.
Better?
There we go.
Very nice.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, I
actually
get to play.
actively fixed something.
I'm
Glacius.
so proud of you. I get to go.
Oh, was Fox done? Also?
Sorry, was Fox finished?
Sure.
Yeah, I got confused by the where's the initiative tracker question. Yeah, Glacius. Go ahead.
Go right here. And I'm assuming that's a hill. Hill I can't see up it.
You can peek your head round. You can maybe make a throw with disadvantage if you have something to throw.
Mm.
No, I don't think I'm gonna throw anything then. I think
Okay.
that's just my turn.
Cool. Yeah. The creature will
Disappointing.
take 3 steps here. And
Can I hit it?
Here, you shouldn't have done that.
Bear with.
It just goes, "Arr," just like, oh, bop.
Yeah, you can make an attack.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bop him on the head. Oh my god. That's a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Alright, that will be... Ooh, 14 damage.
Okay. You con save. All of you.
Everyone. Say what?
Oh, that was a pretty bad.
Ah,
Still haven't
So wait,
found
is
my
this- so-
dice. Decent roll though for once. Hey. Hey!
Breath? Is that a cold breath?
It
Yeah,
is
let's
indeed
go.
a cold breath.
I'll
Wait,
take
that-
30.
for all
Prepared.
of us.
Yeah.
Yes, it'll hit all of you. Please don't forget that if you are not Glacius or Ashran, you will have a +4, +5, +5 just.
Plus
Just
5.
over.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
13 base. Is a 13 a fail?
A 13 is definitely a fail, yes.
Okay, is a 17 a fail?
No.
Okay, then arcane deflection reaction to make it a save.
Okay. If you got below a 16, you will take 60 cold damage.
I'll
Oh my
take
God,
30.
my God.
Aww. 30. So 30 if I passed, and then I have cold resist right now, so
Take-
is that a 50?
Taking a-
Okay, cool.
I will
Oh,
absorb
fuck. I
elements
should have used
Absorb
my
elements
action.
from-
God damn it.
to make to
Yeah, absorb elements, gang.
bring it down to 15 damage.
Didn't you just learn that, Zavril? Absorb elements?
I don't have it prepared right now.
God damn it.
Obi, how are you doing?
I'm still alive.
Yeah,
passed.
Obi has resistance, doesn't it?
I don't have any persistence, but I passed my save. I would be dead if I didn't pass my
Resistance?
save. No.
Aren't you, don't,
Oh, why
aren't you,
kobolds don't get resistances.
no, not Cobalt. I thought it was from Dragon Ancestry. Don't you get resistance to your element?
It would make sense that I did, but no, I
I
don't.
think your feet doesn't give you it, is what I'm getting.
No, I don't know. I don't have resistance for anything.
It's the other one, isn't it?
You can spend a sorcery point to get resistance. Right?
Can I? That's a thing.
Obi's just like, I can do that?
Not yet, I don't think. Is it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, you can.
On your element affinity.
God, I'm pissed. I have an action that means I could become immune to cold damage, so I could have done
Oh
that.
shit, I can do that.
But you have to cast a spell first.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. You can be resistant in a minute. Okay. Zavril.
Unfortunately, that reaction kind of screwed me, so I can only use cantrips. I don't have potions. That was an oversight on us. I can't healing potion
Wait,
myself.
why did
You do
that
have potions,
reaction
don't you?
screw you?
Not in my inventory, but I guess we do in our supplies. We'll do
I don't know,
distribute
do you?
those.
We do.
You do have potions? Yes, guys? Are you sure
Yes.
of this? Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
totally.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we had
know
some
have
leftover
There is,
from
potions of
the
healing.
thing.
there is a potion of healing in the potions.
Yes.
And a potion of healing greater in the potions.
Okay, do
Yeah.
you mind if I take the potion of healing real quick and just use that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Drink it, dude.
I will
What's that,
remove it
44?
from the list. It's a 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, right. That'll be 7 HP healed. Okay,
Lucky
thank you.
you.
That puts
Cool.
me slightly less in the absolute critical zone. And since I don't have any
Sorry.
spells that I can use right now, firebolt the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the ground completely, yes.
It's
Or is it
Yeah,
like
it's just
hovering?
next-
stood
it's
there.
next
It's
to
not
me.
lying upside down, prone.
Blah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it was, on the ground still, not like hovering or anything. Right,
Yeah.
okay, firebolt.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
Yeah. 20?
Mhm.
That should hit.
It hits.
Yeah, that's 15 fire damage.
Nice.
I'm guessing it doesn't really care that much that it's fire.
It doesn't appear to be super effective in any way.
That's fair.
It's super effective. Double crit. Crit
Really is.
damage.
Alright.
Super.
Does that conclude your turn, Zavril?
So this is all sort of rough sort of terrain up this sort of, if I can ping it, this sort of end. It's all rough terrain, right?
You can walk this far without it. So 20 feet, and then it becomes difficult terrain as you get into these white areas.
Okay, I'll get to about here to try to get myself a little bit more spread, and that'll be me.
Cool, Elliot. This is solid.
Yes, I will go all the way up here. And
There's a 20-foot ledge above you.
Oh dear.
He gets on my shoulders.
Then I will
I'll boost him up.
cantrip then.
Okay, if you want to hit him with the cantrip, you will need to cast it while you are here, here, or here, and then move on.
Oh, I see.
You can
then
cast it on the way over, it's not a problem.
I guess I'll just stay here then.
You can do, or you can cast it and then move all the way up.
But then I can't get on the ledge.
No, you can't get on the ledge
hit
this turn.
melee. Or next,
I mean-
because I can't end my turn up there. And I would have to expend 20 feet movement speed to get up.
Yeah, I mean, realistically,
And then I'll
Josh,
be able
next
to get
turn
up.
you could just do that, right? Just go round and up the hill.
If you say so.
It's up to you. You can end your turn
Well,
wherever
that's
you want.
fine. I'm maybe
Go ahead and roll your-
I'm probably just confused with mapping. So yeah,
Just shoot him with a gun.
This here is a ledge. Like, I can't do it without all possible.
it's fine.
This
I'll
is a
just do
ledge,
it.
yeah?
It's fine. I'll do it how you said.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
That's 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That's 6 radiant damage. And then I'll. That's me.
It is the woman's turn.
Oh, cool.
I need a wisdom saving throw from Ashrin and
Excuse
Glacius. Sullivan, can you be frightened?
Let's see.
I got a 12. I'm really good at these.
Disease.
So this is against being frightened. Wisdom saving
I don't
throw
think
to
so.
failure.
But you guys still have my +5.
Yeah. So Laura got a 17. That's fine. Glacius got a
12.
12. That's a
I've
fail.
got a day 20.
And you are not frightened. Glacius, you are frightened of the creature. And
Ah.
yeah.
All right, bye guys. I'm leaving now.
Oh no.
Which means you will not be able to approach any closer.
Damn it.
And your attacks will be made disadvantage, yes.
I should have done something on my turn, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. It will roll a d6 as it comes to roll.
Don't like that.
And then it
Thank
will
God.
attempt to go down to here and make an attack at Elliot.
My boot is on his neck.
That's a 27 to hit you, Elliot.
Oh yeah, I think that'll do it.
I guess so.
You'll take 16 piercing damage.
Oh god, we should have
8
come
cold
here.
damage.
So that's 24. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then it will begin to
Sullivan,
fly
keep
away,
down.
provoking an opportunity attack as it'll attempt to lash
Oh, come
Glacius
on.
with its tail. That's a nat one, though.
Okay.
Fuck off,
Opportunity
bitch.
attacks for both of you.
Yeah. That's
Am
a
I
day
hidden
20.
from it from sight?
Yes, but I'm not sure you'd get an opportunity attack from where it
Oh,
is.
Glacius.
'Cause it didn't
I
enter
thought
melee
it-
range to
I
leave
have
it.
disadvantage, so.
I thought it was here.
Oh,
Yes, but that's up a
Covering.
20-foot ledge, right?
To be
Oh,
fair, the other
I don't know
roll
if I
wasn't
described
much
this as your
better.
Melee range. It then moved down like into their space and then fucked off, which is why
Gotcha.
I was giving them it. Yeah.
My attack of opportunity was a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and that's 6 slashing and 8 radiant from my smite.
Nice, nice. And Glacius?
It's
Just
not
go.
good.
Just go.
It's not good.
I got a nat 1.
No
Oh,
bueno.
okay. That's fine,
Yeah.
I lost your face, sorry.
I got a nat 1 and a 4.
Oh man.
Okay.
It hurt.
And then, yeah, it moves up there, and Callum, you're up.
Cool. Ugh. Okay, first I'm gonna bonus action have Sid repair a bit. That'll be 12 HPs. I will move my full movement. Get here, and I guess I'll hit it with some of these scorching rays.
Yep.
Scorch his
Change
ray.
it, please. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use my circlet, by the way, for this.
Yep, yep.
Save a spell slot for now, so that's
Circlet
first
of
hit
blasting.
23 will hit.
Then I started blasting, get minimum damage, of course. You know
Nice.
me.
Yep.
Get a
It's
2 on the next to hit. You know me.
You didn't hit on that one.
Love to miss.
Its armor class is above 10, can confirm.
Okay, how about a dirty 20?
That hits.
This one will be better. Ugh, marginally.
Nice.
I feel like Firebolt would have done better.
Is that your turn, Callum?
Bonus action? Yeah, that's me.
Obi?
Question: can I quicken and heighten a spell at the same time, or only
No,
one?
you may not apply two
Wow.
mana magics to the same spell. You can quicken one spell and hide in a different one, but you
Okay.
can't quicken and hide in the same spell.
Okay. So, Alright, so then I'm going to... Shit. I'm going to... Twin spell.
You've only got one
Arc-
target.
Is it a
Twin
beneficial
says target
spell?
2 separate targets.
Yeah, I'm targeting
sorry.
my allies.
Okay, yep, apologies.
I'm going to
You've got 2
twin
targets.
spell
Guiding
arcane.
bolt.
I'm going to twin spell arcane bond on
Interesting.
Elliot and Zavril. And then I'm going to quicken cure wounds on myself, which will cure all 3 of us.
Damn. Look
Wow.
One for use.
What? Obi!
I forgot to add a spell when I leveled up, so I added it before the session.
So,
Make sure I'm doing that right.
I'm not
Let the
sure
baby have
whether in the homebrew rules I said that Quicken Spell will allow you to cast 2 spells in a turn, but that is the rule we've always played with, so yeah, go for it. Rules as written, Matt, you can't cast 2 spells in a turn even with Quicken Spell, but with my rules you
But
can.
I thought as a sorcerer you can.
No, rules as written, Quicken Spell allows you to cast like a spell as a bonus action and then a cantrip as an action. But I'll allow it, it's absolutely fine.
Oh, no, I don't want...
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
it was-
My
I
rule
won't do
has
it if it's
always
not.
been that you can quicken a spell to cast 2 in a turn. That's
Does it
always
just make
been my
sense?
rules, so that's absolutely fine. Arcane Bond is a concentration spell, is that correct?
Yeah, it's a concentration spell.
So you create a bond with an ally that allows you to share your spellcasting prowess with them. The duration when you cast a spell that
Obi.
targets only you, it targets your bonded creature. Lovely. So yeah, cure wounds on all 3 of you. What's the roll? It's the one roll. It'll replicate it exactly in order
It's like a 2.
to. Sorry, and who else did you heal?
Elliot and Zavril.
Okay.
So it's a 6 HP.
Thanks.
Very
Yeah, 6
cool.
HP to each of you. Very cool.
Thanks to Obi.
Um,
Very cool.
Second, your turn, Matt.
I'm gonna move... Oh, no, I didn't.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Is there... Can I, like... Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here.
Cool. Great. Love that.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry,
Moving
not
up,
there.
guys.
I
Love
meant right here. I meant right here.
Okay. Ashrin, you're up.
That's what he meant.
Okay, do I have line of sight on it
Yes.
well enough?
Very much so. And I'd say in that crevice of rock, you can go ahead and crack with advantage.
Nice.
Hold on. Are you within 60 feet? No advantage. It can see you.
I
Is
will
it dark
move back.
vision?
I wouldn't know that.
No. No, it's not dark vision at that range. That's the point.
17.
A 17 will hit. You have just discovered the creature's armor class.
Wowzers.
Nice.
Oh, because I'm so good at rolling 17s.
26.
Yeah, you're asking too
piercing.
much.
23.
26.
26. Nice. I'll give it an extra 3. Cool.
Nope, 15.
15 will miss.
And then I will climb up. This is 20 feet, you said?
Mhm.
20. So. Would that be 30 or would that be
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
going down the other side? Okay, so 35.
Yep.
That's me.
Is that your turn? The creature will take a legendary action. 2, in fact. To swoop. And that will be a...
Zavril!
Oh no, it's a nat 1! He
Yay!
tries to bite you, he tries to like pick you up, and take you up
I
into the
don't think
sky and drop
so.
you, and he just misses.
Not on my watch. Also,
Doesn't
are,
provoke an opportunity attack from you though.
are these guys in the
It's
order?
flyby.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Are they?
Those two,
doing it?
What are they gonna do?
they watched their friend get 7 in half, and they've been hiding, cowering on the rock, hoping that you guys win.
Well, dang, I thought they had all that heavy weaponry.
They
Look at
did.
these guys.
Then their friend got
They get
eaten.
none of the bounty. He was the whole weapon?
No, but like, it was important to them, right?
Listen, I
That should
got the
encourage
gun
them to
one
fight
and the gun
stronger.
Their courage has been shattered. More specifically, Michaela, they failed their check against frightful presence. That's so much what it is. Fox, you're
Now
up.
I see.
Yep. Action guiding bolt.
Nice. Go ahead, roll that.
Pew pew.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, that's a good 27
Yeah,
hit.
can be it.
15
Chew.
radiant.
Nice.
That's
ol' hit.
cool. And then bonus action, we're going to Starry Form Chalice.
Yep. That concludes your turn. Going anywhere?
Just gonna move down to here.
Nice. Swap one legendary action left. All he can do is move here. He's going to rise into the air above you guys. Glacius, you're about 30 feet below a hovering wyvern.
That I'm currently scared of, yeah.
Aww.
Yeah,
You couldn't move closer in if you wanted to. You haven't sprouted wings in the last round.
I wish. No, I'll move like...
Maybe. No, it specifically says you can't move any closer, so I would say you have to stay on this line or go that way.
Alright, then...
I suppose that counts as running away, right? Yeah. You don't have to run away, by the way. You can just stand your ground.
I am, but I also don't want us to be as clumped up. That's the other thing. Then as my action, I'm going to use Chromatic Warding. So as an action for the next minute, I am immune to cold damage.
Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the Chromatic Dragonborn stuff that came out. It's really cool. And then bonus action, I'm gonna Second Wind.
Not that. Several.
Right.
Fuck!
Well, I didn't want Several to have a turn either. Several, you're up.
I hate you, Mom.
This thing, and it's flitting about, is becoming a problem. Let's attempt an Earthbind on this son of a bitch.
Let's go, Zavro.
What's the save?
Unfortunately, it is a strength saving throw.
Probably
That's an
kind of
11.
strong.
It fails. It's Earthbound.
Okay.
Zavro, the goat.
Can you? You have. The target must its flying speed is reduced to 0, and the airborne creature descends at 60 feet around. So it will remain in the air until its turn, and then it will descend to the ground.
Okay. And because I want to absolutely make sure this thing stays on, I'm going to move 30 feet and fragile shield myself for the time being.
Yeah.
And that'll be me.
Solomon.
Yes.
The creature is slowly descending, but it has not got down to you yet.
As a bonus action, I will raise my sword to it and I shall say, "Face me, creature, in Mortal Kombat!"
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity for Champion Challenge. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, or it can't move more than 30 feet away from me.
It's a 24.
Oh, you cunt.
Sorry, it's wiser than it is strong. What can I say?
A wise.
It's a wise wyvern.
Wiser.
A Wyzern?
Wyzern, oh my god.
Sorry, Josh. Action.
Yeah. My action. I'd like to use all 30 of my lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
I hear that.
Traditionally,
that
as a
desperate
paladin, it's
clicking.
suggested that you use 29, Josh. Just on the off chance
Fine.
it goes down.
I'll use
It's
29.
always worth saving 1 just to get the healer back up.
Fine, I'll use 29.
Well, luckily for you, the wyvern will now descend. And sensing that it has our friend Glacius on the ropes.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah, you're frightened
What
of
are you
it.
talking about? Wait, he doesn't know that. That's
It
not
feels
smart.
angry at you. So it'll attempt to eat you. It's a 19 to hit.
Probably will. Yeah, that hits. I think
Did
this is
he
the
enter
lowest roll.
your range? I don't know if that's anything.
16 piercing.
Alright.
And then he sort of swivels and he attempts to lash both of you with his tail. How
How much cold damage was it, James?
It didn't matter.
I know,
first
that's
one to
why.
hit Sid is a 21.
Shield.
Okay.
Reaction.
So your tail sort of skitters off your blue shield and straight into Sullivan. That's an nat 20
Sorry,
to hit.
Sullivan. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
The best adamantine armor purchase anyone has ever made, by the way. I think I've rolled 20 nat 20s
You've
on
gotten
this.
so many crits on poor
14
Sullivan.
bludgeoning damage. I need Sid and Sullivan to make a... No, you've already passed Sullivan. Sid, a wisdom saving throw, please. Or,
You got my
to
plus
be you,
5.
Callum.
You've got my plus 5.
Ooh, I'm just not good
It's
at
against
rolling
being
in general.
frightened?
Don't matter, bro.
Oh,
You are
that's-
truly terrified of this beast, which is very fair. It'll roll a d6 because it likes them.
That's
Wait,
whack.
when does it, James? Does it end at any point, or is it
What, the
just
frightened?
for forever?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
you can make a save at the end of your turn.
Oh, can I make a save then?
Yeah.
Because we.
No, why not?
Alright. I'm probably still gonna
ahead.
fail it, but you know.
Wisdom save.
16.
You are no longer frightened. Callum, you're up.
Let's go!
You are frightened.
Yay!
Attacks will be with a
So,
disadvantage, and you may not move closer to the creature.
attacks from me are at disadvantage? Well, there is still advantage lingering on it from a guiding bolt.
There is indeed a gwitting bolt on it.
Should I use that up? Hang on.
It's up to you.
No, leave it for Astrid so she can get a nat 20 again and like murderize it.
No, that's quite a long time.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna attack this thing.
Fuck that.
The dash with
Alright.
its tail it is on ground level. It is bound to the earth.
I don't need to move closer, right? I'll
You
cut at
cannot
that
move
tail.
closer, but you do not need to either.
Okay, good. I'll cut at that tail, and I would like to try and branding smite if I hit.
Sorry,
Fuck's
I'm
sake.
looking for something to say that it's earthbound, but I discovered one that says it's AFK.
Yeah, no. It's AFK now.
A 7, an 11 will miss.
Oh my gosh.
So that was just like a nothing turn.
You only get
Wait,
one
wait.
swing or two?
That was both of them. They both got the same score.
Wait.
The second
the
one
first
would have been
would-
a disadvantage, yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot you rolled because you're scared.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, aren't you supposed to be rolling
Is
with
that your turn,
advantage?
Callum?
Pathetic. Yeah, I guess so.
Make a wisdom save, please.
Yeah, why not?
Plus 5 from
Oh.
Sullivan.
Oh yeah,
Can't
this
get
will be
worse.
the one. It was almost as bad.
Oh no!
Love that, you're terrified of this creature. Obi, you're up. This creature appears to be needing some firepower attacked at it.
Alright.
You've got that? 'Cause-
Well,
Oh, he's got ice
please.
power.
I'm gonna go right here.
Oh, yeah?
Be careful. Obi,
I'm
are you
going
sure?
I'm going
Obi,
to look
hold
at
on.
Right.
Obi's gonna look at Glacier and say, "Shut up, it's my turn."
Whoa!
And then he's
Dang.
going to and then he's gonna look at all his allies getting her upset. He's gonna look at his dragon brethren and let out a large draconic cry.
The creature roars, roar, and you're just like, roar.
Yeah, but for some reason, everyone has an advantage on every attack
It
against him.
is
for the
so
next turn.
distracted by this draconic cry, it like turns his head to stare at you and stays transfixed, ready for everybody to smack it up good.
And then, now that I did that, I'm gonna go back and run away.
No more. Run the fuck away. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You
No.
provoke an attack of opportunity, not.
From that distance,
You walked up to it.
I was 10 feet away still.
Yes.
Oh shit! All right, you can attack me then. Fuck it.
It can and it will. That's a 19 to hit.
Matt,
I-
remember what happened last time you let
I'm
someone
going
get
to
hit?
use my reaction and. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use my reaction to use shield.
Cool.
Fuck it.
You
Very nice.
raise up a barrier of magical energy and his tail does not hit you. And then
Cool
you
guys
step
don't look at
away.
tails.
What's the plan?
All right, so I just realized something. I used a reaction to use shield,
Yeah.
which is a spell.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't count as part of your turn.
Okay.
So you may cast another spell.
Okay, I'm going to then
Weird
use.
rulings.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
Counterspell, counterspell.
I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this right.
Counterspell, counterspell.
The thing. I'm going to use. I need a con save. I'm going to use frostbite against it.
Are you sure?
Now,
It is a
Obi.
frozen wyvern.
That is fine. There's a reason I'm doing this. It's not for the damage.
Okay. Con save?
Oh, I know
Yeah.
why.
25.
All right, that's perfectly fine. I will use one sorcery point to gain resistance to that damage type. That's the spell does.
Okay.
Yo, big old
Obi.
brain over here.
Obi playing
Asher.
5D chess.
You have advantage on all your attacks against this creature
Okay.
because it's draconically got cried at.
18 on the first
And
one.
18 hits. Can I assume these are sharpshooters? Yeah, one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
These sharps
Well,
are
15,
shooters.
30 on the first attack.
The creature is wounded. Bloodied.
Oh, 30 damage. I thought he's 30 to hit. I was like, God damn,
No, he
Ash,
hit.
calm down.
Um,
The creature's now wounded.
Next one is another natural 20.
Lovely! Go for it. This is what happens when you
be.
give someone advantage.
Godlike advantage.
Go ahead.
Advantage is baller.
Give some deeps.
That's 38.
Nice.
And then I will run away.
I think
Fair.
we should change. I think we should change our team name to Ashwin and the Meatbags.
Well, somebody who
and
is
the cannon
neither
fodder.
somebody who is neither
I'm not
Ashton
a
or a
meat
meat
bag.
bag, but is instead a meat bag reviver. Fox, it's your turn.
Yep. Action to get Aura Vitality going. And then going to move.
Do you want an aura for that?
Sure.
It's 30 feet radius, is that right?
Yeah, 30 feet. Perfect. And then
Excellent.
yes. And then so the Aura Vitality will be for Sullivan. And then
That's 9 healing, yeah?
Yep, 9 healing. And then
Thank you.
this is for Glacius. 11.
For me? Thank you. Oh my god. That's healing.
10 more feet of movement to move back.
The creature will take a legendary action to swipe out with its tail. And Sid, that's a 16 to hit though, which I think will miss. So Glacius, you're up.
That will miss.
Sid's face right now just kill you.
Yeah.
You're
I'm trying to
hit
be
me with the
stoic.
tail.
But no, I'm terrified. No, Callum's terrified. Sid is fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn?
Yes,
Alright.
Yeah,
yes,
dude.
it's still Glacius, you're up.
Advantage attack.
Let's
Advantage on
go!
your
Attack! Oh, wow, that's actually a
Ooh.
good hit. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That will be. Fuck. Wait.
Fuck!
Fuck!
Wait.
That will be fun.
Fuck, wait.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 2, and so it automatically rerolled my damage, and then I rolled a 3.
8 damage.
Alright, let's go again. 25.
Now we're
That
talking.
will be 12 damage. Wow. And bonus action, I'm gonna poke it. Poke it in the butt. Oh wait, that's an advantage. I think.
You
Oh,
Dragonborn
2-8.
have a weird relationship with dragons. You're poking them in the butt.
That will be that'll be 8 damage. And that my turn.
Okay. He doesn't like that. He's going to hit you with his tail as he spins on the spot.
Like a ballerina.
Beautiful. Whoa. Look at those moves.
30 to hit you.
Oh my god.
That's a big roll. That is 11 bludgeoning damage, Glacius. Several, you're up.
So the healing that I just got from Fox is all gone now.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
okay.
basically that was basically some free.
It's good healing.
So,
Yeah.
my
Ooh.
question on this here.
It's got ominous.
I've got this directly under this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can it still make a deck save fully, or does it still need, or can it make it a like disadvantage or something? I know I'm
No,
being
it'll
very
make a dex
cheeky
save.
asking, but this thing's fucking huge.
It'll make a straight
Ground
dex.
underneath it is a lot of area. Can
Yeah,
it
but
dodge
it's
that?
Also, it's also got proper claws that are like grain purchase into the ground. It's got a tail to help it balance. It'll make a straight dex save.
Sure. Okay.
19.
Then that is a save. It's half of this for its since it was a successful save. But the damage. Oh, that's 30 damage. So that's going to be 15 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's a pretty high roll.
Pretty good dice.
Yeah, that's good.
Wish I
Yeah,
had
that's
that.
Second your
pretty.
turn.
No, I'm going to use my reaction. Sorry, not my reaction. My
Bonus action?
bonus action. Which one of our meat bags is the most wounded? Is that Glacius or Sullivan?
Glacius.
Okay, fragile shield on Glacius then,
Okay. Elliot, you're up.
and that will be.
I will step up and I will attack. advantage.
Whoa, several did good damage.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Good shout.
Oh my god.
Good
That's
shout.
7 slashing damage.
Snipe from it.
Yep. Plus 5 radiant.
Ooh, rough rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It hurts.
I'll
I think you're still doing more damage than me.
That's 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That's 6 slashing. Goodness. Oh, there we go. And 15 radiant.
Creature is severely wounded.
Let's go! Alright, Ash, try to kill him.
And that's my turn. Unless I can bonus action and shove it with my shield.
Yeah.
But it does nothing.
Oh man.
You get shoved back.
Okay. The creature will attempt to eat you.
Ah!
I am very tasty.
23.
Ooh.
That is 1 above my armor class.
I will reaction.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
He needs to...
Oh,
Hate this
you hate to see
And
it.
Wait,
no,
can
but
someone-
that one.
Ouch.
Can someone
Okay,
add 1?
25 damage.
25 piercing and 4 cold damage.
The dice are
Ooh,
so
I'm still
busted.
up. I'm still
And then
up.
it will swivel and it will tail whip at
Tail whip?
Glacius. Your defense is lowered.
Don't lower his defense.
Nice.
Which will also get hit by a big tail. With a 24 to hit, that is 12 bludgeoning damage. Then he'll roll a d6 aggressively at you.
Uh-oh.
So 1. Don't
Breathe
worry
at me,
about it.
bitch.
And then he spins back the other way, tailing you again. But that's an at 1. He's dizzied himself with all that wibble wobble.
And that shield breaks you.
Oh,
It
that's
hurt
so
itself in
cute.
its confusion.
Nice.
He
I
got
want
a
him to
from
breath weapon
outrage.
me.
Cool. Callum, you're up.
Oh god, okay. I went and found my Callum dice. Alright, so yeah. Let me just get in there. Squeeze in next to Sullivan here, excuse me. And I will try and swing.
Pardonnez-moi.
Bro, I think Sunny just farted on me. You're so gross. I can't stand you. Oh, that's more like it.
Is
Jesus
Astrid hiding
Christ.
behind my initiative tracker? Yeah. No,
No,
Yes.
she's up here.
Astrid, where are you?
22 to hit.
Wait, James,
far
do you
out.
rely on dark? James, do you rely on dark vision? That's why you can't
Yeah, I
see.
think so. Sorry, McKenna, you got a
22 to hit.
22 hits?
Wow.
Oh, I forgot I still have advantage, right? Let's go
No.
for the crit. I did not
you
get
pass?
the crit.
Yes, you have advantage.
Oh wait, no,
If you are
I'm still
frightened,
frightened
so you
though.
straight
So
roll.
it's a straight roll. So
Yeah,
just
22 hits.
23. 22, you're right. Okay, not too shabby. That's a
Let's-
15
That's big.
a
heaps.
damage. How's he look? Pretty busted.
He's severely wounded.
Okay, one more. This time I'll try and put a branding smite on it.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, dirty 20.
Yeah, nice.
Let's go.
Oh, be the goat, saving me from my disadvantage. So that's 10 with the slashing, and then my branding smite. Oh, 9 more radiant.
Okay. Second good your turn.
Is he dead?
No,
Yeah.
He's not dead. It took you 250 damage to wound him. You don't think he's going to drop too soon. I need a con save from all of you other than Glacius and Ashram.
Oh wait, sorry, my wisdom save real quick.
Oh yeah, that's
Shit.
it.
I
No,
failed.
breathe on me.
Oh.
Yeah, do it. It's funny.
And
Oh,
Michaela,
jeez.
you've got my +5, remember?
I got your +5. In that case, I got a 15.
Don't
Hey.
think that passes, unfortunately.
Con saves, yeah.
I mean, there's no point me even rolling there for health.
How
How
much max HP do you have?
57, so it's very likely I could die.
I think you might
Well, no,
need to
so then-
roll.
So
Roll.
rolling is important then.
Also, if you succeed, you take 0 damage, right? Because it's not a dex save.
It's con.
That's a 4.
Oh
7.
no.
So that's
no.
8, an 11.
How much health do you have?
57
Four.
Oh
max.
no.
57, yeah, that's
Wait,
me.
that-
I'm
How
dead.
much- Maybe, we'll see.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yep.
Am I allowed to give my inspiration to someone else or no?
You have inspiration?
Alright.
What?
Can
I gave
I
mine
give-
to someone.
Did you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you
that's-
can do that with inspiration.
Well, I mean, that's just James'
Did
rule.
you give yours to someone else?
I did, yeah.
You used yours to re-roll something, didn't you?
I don't think so. I'm sure I gave mine to someone.
Can I just take the rest of the con saves first, please?
Nat 20.
Anyone else
17.
get below a 16?
17.
Fox!
Yeah.
Fox did.
Fox!
Okay. So Fox and Sullivan, you will take 64 cold damage.
Yeah, it
those
didn't matter
of
if I
you who-
passed.
Yeah, those of you who succeeded will take half. Those of you with resistance will take half again.
Did that actually hit me, or was I out of range?
Yeah. Okay, it's a 90-foot cone.
Alright, con save then. Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Several dice too.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh dear.
Are you
How much health
just
do you have?
down?
24. Right now.
That's your
Okay,
max
how much do you
HP.
have?
How was your max
Was-
HP?
41.
It totals to 65.
You lucky little shit. You survived by
You
one health.
motherfucker!
Oh.
James, are you sure to do like one more damage?
Elliot
Thank fuck
does
for
appear
aid,
to be
right?
in
Thank
dire
fuck for
straits.
aid.
Obi. That's a point, Josh.
Alright.
You have 8.
Yeah.
And that is with
That
8.
was
You have
with
51
it.
Yeah.
HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, paladins suck like that because their stats are trash. 'Cause you have 3.
Yeah.
You have 3 stats you need to max
Obi, you are.
out, so.
Okay. Just gonna move damage for 16. Right, I'm going to.
Maybe going to the center was a better idea.
I'm going to firebolt it. Actually, no. First. Actually, I can't do that this time. Never mind. Never mind. Forget I'm firebolting. 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
Shit.
Don't sound too happy, James.
Does Obi not have advantage
Ours is a
or
terrible
ended?
roll. No,
It
It ends when my turn starts.
Oh damn.
Second to the 10, Obi.
Sorry, I'm trying to think for a second. If I want to do something. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Ashrin.
Kill the fucker!
Yeah, I
Damn.
can't do much else from this distance, so I will take 2 shots. Straight rolls. It's a 19.
Anything will hit?
Oh, with favorite foe.
Yeah, remember, he's your favorite foe.
Last I checked.
28.
28 is good, but not enough.
Jeez.
You have another attack.
You have like 6 more attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, 17. I think that does hit.
17 is his
That's
alpha.
the armor class.
Oh, that's a really good roll. I hope that's enough. 11. 26.
Nice. Damage. Second to the 10.
Okay. So
Alright.
it's like
Second to
that.
10.
I just forgot something I could do, and I totally should have done it.
Cool.
Alright, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Okay.
My lord.
Legendary action. He will make a tail attack at Sid. There's a 25 to hit.
Damn. Yeah.
That's the wrong damage. Ignore that.
I'll take that.
No, you'll take 15 bludgeoning. You
No.
don't want to take the cold on top of it.
I resist
Fox,
cold.
you're up.
Death save, right?
Yep, one pass.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
alive on my
Yes.
tracker.
Oh shit! I didn't realize Fox was down. I would have.
Yeah, you're alive on
That's
my
my
tracker. There we go. Thank you. Glacis.
All right, it's time to use everything I got. I'm gonna attack
Finish
it.
it.
Yeah.
Glacius, it's all you.
All right. First attack. That is 26 to hit.
It hits.
That will be 7 slashing damage.
The creature appears to be on the brink of death when a
You got
large
this!
bolt flies at the creature from over your shoulder.
Excuse me?
The hunters on the hill take the shot.
Oh.
And as soon as it hits the wyvern, the hunter calls out, "Ah, kill!"
Okay.
No,
You're
where the fuck are you
obviously-
thing? I'll get up there and finish you myself.
I use
not
my
even
ice
paying
fireball
attention to
on the
these
hunters.
And starts to descend the hill. I go, stand clear, stand clear. We killed it.
No,
fair and
I'm-
square."
I won't.
I'm gonna
Not
get in front of them.
KSing us.
Can
I'm
I
gonna
do
say
something?
Yeah.
the hell you did.
What are you doing, Yashin?
I'm gonna Starlight Step and walk closer and use one of my scrolls on Fox to.
Wait! Don't do that.
You know.
Well, you can do that. That is absolutely
I mean, you
fine.
can do that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I could just spell slots to save a scroll.
Right. As
Oh, yeah, I was
you
gonna
begin
try-
to utilize
Guys, Sullivan's dead.
to pick up people around.
Yeah, I was gonna
you,
try cure wounds on him.
The hunters moving closer. You want to cure wounds, Sullivan?
Oh fuck! Amber alert.
As you try and cure wounds on Sullivan,
Sure, I'll try
you
it.
don't seem to gain any purchase.
Fuck.
Fox, now you are standing. Is there anything that you might be able to attempt?
No.
You don't have it prepared? Okay.
I don't have diamonds.
Don't the group have diamonds? I thought you guys got.
No, we
Didn't
didn't-
you
we
get
didn't give
10
us any.
diamonds?
That was
We've
the one
never
gem
gotten
we
any
did not
diamonds.
get.
that was yeah.
The whole pile of gems that you gave,
No,
there
prior
were no
to that,
diamonds.
you were given a bag of diamonds.
When?
By, yes, by Kalana. She gave you 10 diamonds to spend. No?
In my
I don't remember
recollection.
that.
I'm in the wrong campaign.
No,
I think
I
that
think
might
you're
have
the-
been Arvania. We got diamonds at some point in a little bag.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we got fire opals instead.
Well,
Oh fuck.
struggles.
God. Okay, hold on.
Someone prayed to the Everlight or something. I don't know.
Right. Okay. Any?
So myself and Sullivan are on the ground right now, right?
Oh God, Zavril. Okay, cure wounds go to Zavril.
Well, yeah.
Fucking Zavril. Goddamn. Such a pain.
Zavril, wake up and look at the situation.
Right, how
Zavril,
much
wake
have I got?
up.
One.
Fuck's sake.
Obi picked up Fox, right? It's just several that was down.
Yeah.
Zavril, take 16 hit points.
Thank you.
What did I get?
You got
There we go.
12.
Wait.
12 to 5.
Hey, James. I doubt that this will work, but the corrupted staff has life transference. Could one of us
It's just
use
a,
it?
It's no different to the other healers that you make.
So wait, is Sullivan dead or just like?
No,
dead.
he's
dead. He's dead.
Zavril. You missed it.
Zavril just not paying attention.
I was getting when that
Zavril
happened, I
was
was
down
getting
also.
dressed because I got to shoot out after
Yeah,
this, so I missed that.
Regardless,
Right.
the body is frozen solid.
Oh shit.
That quick?
Well, he died to 72 frost damage.
fire damage.
Well, I guess one thing I would like to do, if you'll let me, is gentle repose to prevent decay.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, he's in an ice cube. I don't think he's decaying.
The hunters sort of realize that you've lost a friend, and they see their dead friend, and they're like, "Oh, okay, maybe this isn't the time to argue over a bounty."
I mean, even so, that was my kill. You did
And
not
sort of
fucking finish it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take out the eyes
Sort
real
of
quick.
Back out. Yeah, you can collect from the eyes of the woman. But after that, what is the plan? Are we
Get-
going to take Sullivan's body and return back to Van Halen?
Yeah. As fast as
Sid
we can.
will pick him up.
Put him in his chest.
No, I don't fold him up. No, I'm carrying him respectfully.
Can we look at the world map?
Oh, fuck.
We can go to
Are
that.
we closer to this, and do we know anything about it?
Yes, Thraxton is the city of the dwarfs. It is the worst place to go if you want anything magical whatsoever. If you want to buy him some new
Okay.
armor, it's a great place to go, but terrible for anything else.
Then
I
Von
mean-
Hania it is.
Yeah.
For his funeral, it might be a good idea, but
Yeah.
Ouch, too soon.
If you ride for Van Hania immediately, you can make it there within 12 hours.
We have a slight issue.
Yeah.
what?
What's that?
Obi looks around for Sullivan to get on his phantom steed with him and sees it's no longer there.
I'll pick Obi up.
And he gets
Okay.
really sad. He gets really sad and starts to cry.
Oh,
Obi!
Obi, don't. I'm not saying that. Callum is keeping a strong, stiff upper lip.
But as you ride into Van Hania, obviously, Sullivan's body on display. One of the, I mean, not on display like in a macabre way, but like you're,
Guys,
you're
look!
carrying
Look
a
what we
body.
found.
It's obvious to the soldiers you're carrying a body. What's the plan? You're headed straight to the temple.
Temple.
I would like to
Oh, yeah.
cover it somehow. I don't want.
Yeah, but
Everyone's
it's still
down to
obvious
look
that it
commoners.
is a body.
Okay.
You filthy commoners can't look upon his
And when you
greatness.
come into the temple,
Yeah.
they sort of look at you, and a priestess steps forward. Priestess of Shauntia. Your friend is injured. Can we be of
He's-
assistance?
More than
He's
injured.
dying. Or dead.
He's dead.
He's not
When?
responding.
How?
The frost wyvern in the mountains.
Frost. Let me have a look. She sort of peels back the covers and she notes that the body is frozen solid. This might work in our favor. She sort of turns back. I hate to ask in this manner. I'm sure your friend is incredibly important to you, but the temple's funds are not limitless.
It's how much? It's fine. We'll pay.
We will need to utilize one of these. She pulls out a large diamond.
Damn, that's a big old diamond.
Yeah, it looks like a revivified diamond. And
Like the one that we were
Sullivan
not
died
given.
almost 12 hours ago.
You need the better
fact that
one.
his body was frozen solid and
And
was gentle reposed. It is as if he died only moments ago.
Good.
And if you are willing to cough up 1,000 gold pieces, you may have your Sullivan back.
1,000?
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Take it. We
Yeah.
don't want
No
it.
question.
It is 1,000, right? It's not
No, it's
10,000.
300.
No, okay. They will charge you a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll
That's what I
we'll
thought.
pay
I
the
thought you were questioning
premium.
it because it was meant to be 10,000. No, 1,000 gold
No.
pieces.
Who does
Okay.
it?
You
As
may
long as that's,
have your
it's like,
Sullivan.
it's just like, woo, okay.
It is far too soon for such a man to fall in such a campaign to a frost.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's too expensive to bring Sullivan back. He's just
I mean,
dead.
that's the 1,000 gold. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's worth.
I don't know
1,000
about the
gold
budget.
personally. But you may also return with your frost-wiven eyes.
We'll make back the money.
I think as she gently brings him back, Sullivan, you sort of feel like a cold compression almost on your body, as if there's ice in your lungs. You're struggling to breathe, and then bright light as you open your eyes. There are your friends, sort of worryingly, all standing over you. I'll say friends. I mean, you've only known them a couple of weeks.
What was the
Friends
afterlife like for those brief 12 hours?
It wasn't. It was like I didn't even get there. It was just darkness.
Sullivan, wake up. We have more to do.
As I awaken, I'll just kind of cough as my lungs are getting rid of the last ice and look up at all of you huddled around. Did we win?
No, it killed all of us. We're all in
And
the
that is
afterlife.
where we will end. Did we win?
If you win. What a moment.
Did I get him?
Oh, Lord.
It is incredibly rare that I would have a resurrection quite so quickly, but obviously that was just a freak situation that shouldn't have occurred in a side quest. I know it's big damage, but like that is still like very surprising that you just disappeared.
Yeah, like the maximum hit was more than double some of our HP. Like, it's fucking huge, that damage.
No. I ran the fight 3 times and no one even came close to death. It's just luck of the draw of the rolls.
Yeah.
So,
You forgot how shit we are at rolling, though.
yeah, it's true, right? Dice just need to get better.
Thank you. Thank you.
But regardless, so I hope you don't feel like I've glossed over said death too quickly. But we don't have time to recommission art. What can I say?
Priorities, James.
This is just like, what the fuck? Why did you die? But
No,
yeah,
Banks is coming back.
I guess for an MVP, we should probably come to Josh first. Josh, MVP.
I guess being the first character death in the campaign is a novelty. What was my MVP? So there's a few cool moments. Obviously, the scaredy cat archers trying to chaos us at the last minute.
Oh,
ridiculous.
I was actually gonna kill them.
That was pretty good. The Loxodon was very fun.
Oh yeah, that guy was cool.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
Do you know what was interesting? I looked for art, right, for a Loxodon wizard, preferably one with a cigar. The only art I could find was Jessie St. James, Josh.
Well, that's because she's the best.
Yeah.
Which is weird because she doesn't smoke a cigar.
No, but it was just like, that's the only wizard Loxodon art I could find.
Sure. Yeah, but my actual MVP, I think, is the said Loxodon ripping into Zevro, being like, really? You trained this idiot wizard? And let him run free. Yeah.
Yeah. Michaela.
Oh yeah. Wow, what emotional roller coaster. But my MVP was in the fight, the 5D chess strats of Obi and Arcane Bond to himself, and then a heal, and then a twin spell. So
I'm waiting till he does that and
Zevro
cast
and
haste on himself. Oh no, you can't do that actually, it's 2 concentration spells. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Pretty
that
cool.
was awesome. And of course, Avril Earthbind. Great.
Yeah.
Once again, coming in so clutch.
Speaking of which, Jamal. Sorry, Josh. I'll continue in a second.
Yo, damn, my favorite.
I'm not sure what my MVP for this one actually is. There was a few moments that I'm not... Come back to me in a second.
Duff?
So, as always, my un-MVP goes to our dice. Go fuck yourselves. I hate them. We cannot roll for shit. But
Yeah.
I will say, you have such a way of making me hate characters. I don't know how you do it. I fucking hate that Loxodon, dude.
Sinker is an asshole, yeah. I mean, he's kind of nice asshole, but yeah.
Yeah, but then also the moment with Sullivan where we're all just like, fuck. But then also I was really happy that I got to use chromatic wording because I read it. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to use it though because it's an action and I mean, it's not that important, right? So it was cool to get to use that for like the one time in the campaign.
I'm sure there'll come other moments. Jay?
Yeah, the difference between like the person who was like head with the Arcane Brotherhood and then also the Faerun Guard, just the personality differences.
Yep. Yeah, one sort of calm head in his shoulders and the other one arsehole, right?
Yeah. Also, you know, Allura just critting all the time.
Oh yeah.
What dice?
Primarily.
Laura, like, what is the dice that you use? Because I'm gonna go buy a set right
I
now.
have 5
Advantage.
different
That's
d20s
the
in
dice
front of
you
me,
use.
and I swap between them all.
When I have advantage on the turtle, I rolled so many 20s, right? The chance is so greatly increased because you make so many rolls. Speaking of which, Laura.
I mean, Gloomstalker is freaking busted, and I love it. But I mean, Sullivan's untimely demise was very impactful.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe we spent all that time planning our route, and then we just sort of turned around. First place we went, and we're just like, nope, back we go.
Immediately turned around.
Maybe we should have just gone to center point instead.
Perhaps. Matt.
Second thought.
I feel like whenever we start a new campaign, there's always like a moment that brings the party together. I think this could be that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Aww.
Obi was genuinely extremely sad. So, I gotta give it to that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to give a casual MVP to Go Weast. Go Weast really had me giggling. Absolutely loved that. So thanks, that Michaela. I much appreciate it. I think it was really poignant and sad when Obi was like, "Oh, there's no Phantom Steed." Right? That was a real emotion moment.
Obi can't start crying, because then I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna be my give out MVP for today. Which I think gives Matt 2 little cards, so you need to use one.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, you tried to give it away, right? I will reiterate
I
you
tried.
cannot give away.
I wasn't sure if you could.
Yeah, no. We didn't know, but yes, that's definitely where my primary MVP is going today. That was a real moment that hit home how sad it was. But I also just loved Alora's sheer shock at 1,000 gold pieces for Sullivan's life.
Like, I get a little bit of an upcharge, but my gosh!
Well,
Yeah, I
you know,
thought it would have been
it was a hard
10,000.
job. It was a hard
It's over
job.
300%!
Yeah, well, it was a difficult resurrection. I did consider making charging the
Inflation.
raised dead costs, but then I realised you couldn't afford it. Because it's not material components, it's the priest's costs, right?
Right.
Yeah. But with that is where we are going to end. Jamal, did you finally find an MVP?
Yeah, so I've got a couple real quick.
Okay.
First one is how the fact that you nearly if it weren't for aid, it wouldn't have just been 1 dead, it would have been
Yep.
straight up 2 dead.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking literally 1 HP was the difference with that.
Wow.
It's an
and
obscene roll.
that was beyond obscene. That was utterly unbelievable.
It was
And,
beyond 20.
Yeah,
Ah.
I fucking know it. I like what you did with the Furion Guard guy. The fact that the Magus Arcane guy was the total wanker and the soldier guy was actually reasonable.
Yeah, no, good. I'm glad. That is where we're going to end. Yes, Josh?
If Matt Arcane bonds himself and then someone hastes Matt, does the other
It
people
says
get hate?
he shares his spellcasting ability with others. It's any spell he uses that targets himself.
Yeah, I have to be the
I
one to
see.
cast
But what's
the
really
spell.
cool is things like shield with Arcane Bond, right?
Yeah.
So reaction
Oh.
shield affects 3 people, or 2 people if you're not twins. That sort
Oh.
of stuff. So Arcane Bond does have really cool abilities like that. But yeah. Anyway, while we see what other sides about those, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
we shall see you soon.